All right, guys, so today's episode, can we trust the Quran? We want to know, where is Allah's throne at, guys, because what it looks like is that Muhammad had the understanding of a 7th century Arabian when it comes to cosmology. And apparently Allah didn't help him to make his understanding any better. So we're going to be going through the sources today. Allah's throne seems to be somewhere in outer space, inside of creation. And then Allah, he does a couple weird things as well. Possible flat earth situation, muddy water, stars being sent as missiles. All this is what we're going to talk about today. But let me finish setting up, guys. As always, if you guys want your questions answered, super chats are totally welcome. They're going to be read out loud by the system. All right. Let's see what we got here. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah, here we go. The Quran states that the stars adorn the lowest heaven. Should we just get into it? Platano wants to join. Platano wants to join. Platano, go ahead and join, bro. I just sent you an invite. I'm just waiting for people to come in, though, guys. I'm going to try to get started in a little bit. Tap the screen, guys, if you would. Tap the screen so we can get some people coming up. I'm almost tempted to turn on auto accept, to be honest with you, but the problem with auto accept is that we get some jackasses that don't stop coming up. So I can't always do that. All right. We got 10 people, 7 people, 8 people. Keep tapping the screen, guys. Please, please, please. So we can get this.
Hey, what's up?
What's good, man? How you doing, Liz?
Hey, not bad.
What you got for
So,
me?
you're an atheist, I believe, yeah?
No, I'm not an atheist.
You Christian?
Nope.
What are you?
I like to think of myself as just a free thinker, I guess. I don't know. I have my own opinions.
You believe in God?
Yes, I do believe in God. Yeah.
So you believe God is one or three in one?
He's probably one.
Okay. So you believe Christianity is false, 100%.
No, I don't necessarily. I don't
Christianity, you
know.
believe
Huh?
Christians believe that God is three persons and one Godhead. And you said you don't believe that, so.
No, you asked me if God is one, and I said yes. Christians also believe God is
So you
one.
believe in Trinity?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I
You
never
don't
spoke
know.
to God. I never spoke to God. I
What
never
do you
saw God.
think of, what about Judaism? You think it's
Actually, Judaism sounds fine too. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what Islam's problem is
So,
with
so you have
Judaism.
no problems. So you have no problems with the Mishnah saying a 3-year-old can get married in one day.
The Mishnah doesn't say that. I don't know if you ever read
Yes,
the
it does. In
Mishnah.
Nida 44b.
No, yeah,
Nida
but
44b. We
yeah,
can
but
look
if
it up. Let's
yeah,
look it up.
but if you look at the other Nidas, it tells you. Why are you laughing?
Because I just
You just
got you what I
caught
want you to
yourself.
do.
No, you
Yeah,
just
I
caught
just caught you.
no,
I
no,
just caught
no.
you.
You just caught yourself showing that you're a biased, typical
You're
Muslim.
a hypocrite. I knew there's something wrong with you because
Okay, so do you think you're the first genius that's ever
you're a
asked?
Christian, but
Do
you
you think
deny
do
it.
you think that you're the first genius that's ever
I
asked me this?
exposed you, my friend.
Okay. Do you want to? Are you gonna run to your argument, or are you gonna let me talk?
Yeah, let's look it up. Prove me wrong. Come
Okay,
on.
so like I just said, if I prove you wrong, are you gonna be a Jew?
I'm not gonna be a Jew, but I'm just
Why
telling
not?
you. Just put it on
Why
and prove me
not?
wrong.
Why not? They believed in one God way before
Look,
you
put
did.
it up. Put it up.
I'm gonna pull it up. Did you
Nida
know?
44b.
Okay. Did you know
Yeah,
that
the rabbis agree that
did you
oh,
know?
the rabbis agree.
Did you know that
Stop
they believe?
muting me, man.
Did
Stop
you?
muting me.
No, stop talking then. You're on my panel, dude. You're not just like, I don't know what you think you're doing. You're not just gonna do whatever you want on my panel.
Okay, just put it up and let's read it. Go
No,
ahead.
no, no. Are you gonna act civilized? Do you know how to act civilized, first of all?
I am very civilized. I'm
No,
not
you don't.
like you. I'm not a liar.
You're not looking like
Yeah,
it
you're a hypocrite.
because you just brought up
You're a
one
hypocrite.
you brought up one verse in the Talmud and you think you won a debate already.
I don't want to do
Eh,
it. I proved.
So okay, so then why are we talking?
Yeah, I proved to
Why are
everyone
we talking then? You
you're a
didn't prove to
Christian.
anybody. Keep yourself muted.
Yeah, you people on Islam.
If you're not
You got your agenda, man.
if you're not afraid, then why don't you just be quiet?
Just put.
What are you afraid of?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Stop panicking. Just relax.
You're the one who's panicking. Put it up.
I promise you, the second that you shut the hell up, I'm gonna show it. Just shut up.
You know what? Need a 44B.
Everybody knows it. You're such a goofy. Like, look here.
Stop calling me names and show it. Let's read it.
You are literally a goofy. Look.
Look at him calling me names now. He's panicking.
Stop crying, dude. I can't believe I have to start off my show with the Talmud when we're trying to talk about the sun right now. Hold on a second. All right, let's look up the one that you want. Need a 44B first. Neil, you remember this silly thing, right?
Actually, I heard of it, but I don't think we went into detail. I think we did. I just forgot about it. I think
when
you
last time, dude. What are you talking about?
That's right. That's right. No, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah. You're right.
Here, look. Let me.
Where it tells the father has to approve, and yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it says the father cannot betroth his daughter off to anybody unless she's old enough to pick her own husband.
And if the Talmud also goes by the Old
3 years
Testament,
and 1 day.
That's why these guys are.
It says 3 years and 1 day, just like Rebecca.
You don't know.
Hey, stop cutting me off. Let me talk.
Because you're just talking lies.
Stop cutting me off.
I'm sick and tired of you losers.
Stop cutting me off. Let me talk. Look at him.
The only reason you losers want this
Look at him calling me loser.
The only reason that you losers want this lie to propagate is so that you could feel better about marrying children. That's the only reason you guys want to do this. Like, why else would you want to prove this? Here, look. Let's go into the where's the thing at? I gotta find this goofy. I swear to God, these goofies always. They don't have nothing else to talk about. Like, we're trying to make different topics over here, interesting conversation. What about numbers? What about Deuteronomy? Like, they have no other arguments, dude. And now he's gonna like make me show this nonsense. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to show this in the beginning of every episode. Like,
Clem is here too. Was she the one that was talking about this too, or no?
Hold on a second. I really don't want to talk about this all day. This is just gonna be
Shalom.
Just get it out the way. All right, hold on a second. Where's the other one?
Oh, it's Dog Logic.
Oh, Dog Logic. No, bring him down.
Scary hours. This is the time.
Here until he changes.
Hey, I'm gonna give you a bet. Hey,
change your picture and then you could come up.
What was wrong with his picture?
That's God Logic's mom.
Oh shit! I just realized that. Yo, that's crazy. This whole time I thought it was just a random picture.
I thought it was Dog Logic's like girlfriend or something this whole time, but it's God Logic's mom.
Bro, that's so weird, bro. Why would you do that?
Talmud that shows a man cannot old enough to choose her. There we go. Hold on a second. I was talking about you, Dog Logic, not him. Kiddushin 41A. It's probably that one. Here, let's just get this out the way, dude. Look, it's very simple. Here it is. Can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
Hold on a second. Kiddushin 41a. It is prohibited for a person to betroth his daughter when she is a minor until she grows up and says, I want so and so. There you go. You see?
Yep.
Very simple. Anyway, let's move forward now. There's a list. I just showed it to you. We're going to move forward now. We're going to be talking about my main topic, okay?
Yeah. Why don't you go to NIDA 44B?
Because I know what it says, dude.
Just
it says,
hey.
Look,
Are you gonna run? Just say yeah. Don't run.
Like, I've done this topic before, you nut.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
You should.
You're manifesting, bro. Chill out.
Hey.
You guys have like.
You've been
exposed. How annoying? Do you know how annoying it is?
You're a Zionist and you got exposed.
Do you know how annoying it is?
Yeah,
you know how annoying it is that we have to talk about the
show that your God
every single day we have to talk about little kids.
Show your God is a pedophile. Show.
Look what it says here. Look what it says here.
Show the chat. Put me wrong. Show the chat.
Right here. It's on the screen.
Pagan boy. Show the chat. Go ahead.
Donut. It's on the screen. Donut. Jamal. Yes, I paid for Super Grok. It says right here, a girl who is 3 years old, 3 years and 1 day old, whose father arranged her betrothal is betrothed through intercourse. Is that what you wanted? That's what you wanted?
That's it. You're cooked, man.
Okay.
You're cooked. You're little pig.
Okay. Now, what does this say right here?
You fucking piece of shit.
Now, what does it say here?
You got exposed, you
now,
piece
what does
of
it say
shit.
here? You're exposed, you donkey. What does it say right here?
Exposed, you
what
piece
does it
of
say
shit.
Right
you
here?
pagan.
What does it say right here?
It says that she can marry.
No, what does it say here? This is Nita.
Hey. Rebecca got married at 3 years old.
This is Nita.
3 days, yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes, what did I read it?
All right, he's literally, bro. He's literally like, it's like, you know what it is, bro? It's like they're so, like, bro, these people, this is why they don't understand the Trinity, bro, because to them it's like, if it's not like ABC 1, 2, 3, they're like, oh, doesn't make any sense.
I think it comes down to the IQ thing, bro. People just can't have a conversation.
There's no other explanation for this. Like, literally, look, it says, yeah, he's right in what he's saying, first of all, right? In NIDA 44B, it says, if a man betroths his daughter at 3 days and 1 year, right, then her thing is through, and she has intercourse, then basically her wedding is, or her marriage is official, right? At the same time, it says in Kiddushin 41a, it is prohibited for a father to betroth his daughter when she's a minor. So now, if you have a brain, and you have to use your brain here and try to say, okay, well, how can these both things be true at the same time? What they're trying to tell you is, number one, it's not allowed for you to do that. Number two, if you do it after she's 3, then that's when it becomes legally binding. How do you, like, this is so... Here, let me pull up the Kiddushin actually on the website, because they're gonna say that ChatGPT's making this up. Hold on a second.
ChatGPT's bought by the Jews.
I can't believe we have to every single day, dude. Like,
hey, nice defending of
no matter what topic we bring up, it always comes back to it always comes back to the same thing.
I got what I wanted. Thank you for being a buffoon.
So then why are you here? Leave.
What do you? You could marry a 9-year-old. What's the difference? A 3-year-old and a 9-year-old. What's the difference?
Hey. Was Rebecca 3 years old when she got married?
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can't prove that.
All that.
Look at this.
Really? You wanna see the rabbis? They all agree she was 3 years old.
Now we're gonna read.
Yeah, but rabbi makes.
Now we're gonna read. Now we're gonna force you to read. Now we're gonna force you to read this whole thing. Look, ready? Look.
So then.
Look at this. Look at this. Same website. Same exact website. Right?
Does your God allow a 3-year-old to get married?
Look at this.
Hey, does your God allow a 3-year-old?
Look at this.
What about? Let's go to the Book of Numbers.
Look at this. The Mishnah teaches.
Hey, let's go to the Bible.
Look at this. Okay, all right. He's
Why don't we go to the Bible?
As always. What does it say right here? Look. The Mishnah teaches a man can betroth his daughter to a man when she is a young woman. The Gemara infers when she is a young woman, yes, he can betroth her. When she is a minor, no. You see that? As Rav Yehuda says, that Rav says, and some say it was said by Rabbi Eliezer, it is prohibited for a person to betroth his daughter to a man when she is a minor. until such time that she grows up and says, I want to marry so and so. If a father betroths his daughter when she's a minor and incapable of forming an opinion of the husband, she may later find herself married to someone she does not like. So what is this now? So once again, the other reason why the other one is saying that after the age of 3, it becomes legally binding is because basically that's when, if the hymen is penetrated, it doesn't restore. Okay? So they're just giving you the legal ruling. And they did this, they had to do this at that time because a woman had to be considered a virgin for religious reasons, especially when it comes to like regulations of like, I think like marrying the priest and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah, in the Old Testament they talk about this too.
right. So this is just, they're just giving you all of the legal standards and guidelines. They're just having to cover everything because the Talmud is like basically like lawyers discussing every possible scenario. Anyway, let's get this out the way now. So let's go to what we want to talk about today. So check this out, Neo. Check this out.
Let's see.
So we got the claims that the Quran makes, right, about the sun and the throne. Did you remember the guy from yesterday, Neo?
Yeah. Which one?
The guy with that said this, that the sun sets in the morning.
Oh yeah, you got to post that one.
Mm-hmm. I'm making the clip right now. It's a pretty long clip. I didn't realize how long it was, and I'm trying to make like animations to it and everything. So I'm working on it. I should be dropping that maybe tonight. But anyway, so I tried to get together all the stuff about the heavens and the sun and Allah's throne.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
So let's look at that. So basically, this is what it looks like. This picture. You see this picture here?
Flat Earth.
So number one, the flat Earth part it's kind of vague. Like, I mean, you really have to piece it together because, you know, when you heard what the guy said yesterday, right? In order for the sun to go somewhere where you can't see it, right?
Yeah.
That's why you could pretty much conclude that they used to believe in a flat Earth. You get what I'm saying? But Muslims will deny that. They'll be like, "Oh, show me where it says flat Earth." So we don't have to harp on it too much, right?
Right.
But I mean, it's obvious if you live on a globe, you would never say that the sun goes somewhere where you can't see it, right? That's just obvious.
Right. Yeah. Back in 7th century, that's something that's reasonable to believe, right?
Right. In the 7th century, they didn't know that, right? So anyway, but then they have this model where the above the earth there's 7 heavens. Okay.
Yeah, I heard this.
And in the 7 heavens, and this is where we're gonna try to, like, you know, demystify all of it. But basically, where is everything, right? Where is the 7 heavens? Where is the lowest heaven? Where's the middle heavens? Where's the highest heaven?
Right.
Where's Allah's throne? Right? Is it?
And then there's 100 levels in paradise.
Right. But we're not gonna talk about the 100 levels yet. Just kind of focusing on cosmology today. So,
okay.
Where's Allah's throne? Is it in the 7 heavens? Is it outside the 7 heavens?
From what I remember, it's in the highest level of paradise.
Right. So the thing about it that's funny is because it causes all these weird stories. Because let's say the throne is inside the 7 heavens, whether it's the lowest one or the highest one.
Okay.
The problem with that is that the throne is inside of creation. Then, right? And then that means we can get there. Like we can.
Oh, we can get a rocket and go there?
Yeah. If it's inside of creation, then we can get there. You get what I'm saying? This is the part where Muslims, they'll never like admit to you that, like, it's pretty ambiguous to them also, right?
Really?
So now, but then the other thing is, if it's outside, okay, so let's say, okay, it's not inside the 7 heavens. Allah's throne is outside the 7 heavens. Okay, so I mean, it's outside of creation, right? Then how does the sun go there?
Wait, so the sun was in the heavens?
Yeah. Let's show the stuff here. Hold on.
Okay, that's what I want to.
Hold on, because this is just too. No matter where they go with that's why this is a funny topic. Because the guy that we talked to yesterday, he reminded me that this is a super funny topic. So let's go. Let me pull this up. So Sahih Bukhari 3199. This is the one that we read to him yesterday. Hold on.
Someone said it depends on their school of thought.
Yeah, and that's the funny part and that I actually want to talk into that too. Remind me of that later. This is
Right.
why they don't agree on this thing. So this is the funny thing about the schools of thought. Whenever there is something that the schools of thought don't agree upon, that's their main weak point. That's basically where you're gonna find like their version of Trinity. All right.
Okay.
So like I would say, for me being secular, that the Trinity is probably the hardest thing for Christians to explain.
Yeah, I agree.
Right? I can make sense of it if I really want to, right? I can say, okay, logically it's not incoherent, but
Right.
it's definitely like hard to believe. It's hard to like.
There's holes in it. You could find holes in it.
I wouldn't even say holes. I would just say it takes a level of faith on that, because you've never seen a tri-personal being, right?
Yeah, and to be fair, we said you can't comprehend God either, so it's kind of
Right. So now Muslims come and they say, "Oh, haha, your religion doesn't make any sense. Ours is so perfect and logical." But that's not true. So again, if you want to know where their like illogical stuff is, their version of a Trinity, go to where the four schools of thought disagree. What up, Nightmare?
makes sense.
So this is one of them. They have major debates about where's Allah's throne. They have major debates about where is Allah, right? This is why you hear certain people making weird comments like, "Oh, God is spatial," or "God is not omnipresent." Some people say you can actually point to Allah, like you can actually point to him somewhere. This is why, because of these weird things that the Quran, these weird statements the Quran makes.
Interesting.
In the Hadith. So let's read this one first. So this is the one we read yesterday. So Sahih Bukhari 3199. Let me just make sure my YouTube is looking good. YouTube, once again, guys, if you guys want to get your answers to your questions, just do a super chat, and it'll get read out loud automatically. All right. So let's go to Sahih Bukhari 3199. This is what we read yesterday to the other guy. The Prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun goes at the time of sunset?" I replied, "Allah's and his apostle know better." Now, this is very important to realize what the mindset was in 7th century Arabia, okay? Obviously, people didn't know where the sun set. That's why this used to be an interesting question and an interesting topic at the time. This is why there's actually different hadiths that talk about Muhammad having this same conversation, asking people, "Hey, bro, do you know where the sun sets?" And they always answer the same way. They're like, "No, I don't know where it sets. Only you would know, and only Allah and you would know," right? So the idea here is that they were expecting Muhammad to tell them something they couldn't already figure out on their own, right?
Right.
And the reason why this is important, because a Muslim will come and say, "Oh no, he's just talking about what it looks like." Then that would make this whole
exactly. That is what it means.
What, Jello?
Exactly, that is what it means.
No, it doesn't. Be quiet. Go downstairs. So the funny thing about it is, like, if that was the case, right? Like if Muhammad was just talking about what is observable, then why would he be asking this question?
Okay.
Does that make sense or no?
You're saying if he's asking,
it's full of it. We all know that. It's guy want to come up again.
Yeah, let him up. It's fine. Let him up. What'd you say, Neo?
I said by him. You're saying so by him asking, he's like he wants to. He's trying to find out, right? Is that what you're saying?
No. So Muhammad is the one asking. Muhammad is asking the people. So you got to think. Muhammad knows the answer, supposedly, right? He's the prophet.
Right.
of God.
Okay.
So he's going around just like testing people. He's like, "Hey, do you know where the sun sets?"
Oh, gotcha.
He knows they don't know. So obviously he's just asking it like rhetorically. He's like, he wants to give you the answer, right?
Okay.
So he's saying, the Prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun goes?" Right?
Okay.
And again,
can I respond?
No, you can't. And again, right? If Muhammad was just gonna give them an answer here, Neo, that they already know, right? What will be the point of this question? That's what I want to know from you, Neo.
I got a phone call, but so from what I'm understanding, you're saying that he's asking rhetorically to maybe get an answer from someone, but you don't think he knows.
No,
He's trying to get an answer out of someone?
Muhammad knows. Muhammad thinks he knows, at least. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm confused. I think that you're saying he doesn't know, but he thinks he knows. What?
Yeah,
I'm
because
lost
he
there.
heard the story of Dhul Qarnayn before. He heard the story of Dhul Qarnayn, and he knows what people in 7th century Arabia, maybe outside of Mecca, what they believe. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because
So he's trying to ask to show people that he knows.
already have this type of astrology that Muhammad was common at the time.
So he's trying to flex his knowledge. Okay. Yeah.
So he's trying to
this
flex.
hadith is not.
Yeah. Be quiet. This is
Can I
Sahih
respond,
Bukhari. Not yet. Let me get it out. So he's trying to flex. That's why he's just going around like just say, "Hey, do you know where the sun sets?" But my point is again, my point is this. If he was just gonna tell them something that they already knew, or something that they could figure out on their own, right? Like, oh, it's just what it looks like from appearances. Then there's no point of him asking this question. Does that you get what I'm saying?
Yo, can I respond to this garbage argument?
Not yet. Stop panicking.
How are we doing?
No, I'm just trying to refute
I know,
this
brother.
stupid argument.
I wasn't even talking to you, so you don't have to insert yourself. You can just wait until I finish. Why are you abusing chimpanzees?
What?
What is that noise in the background, dude?
Like this jog.
You're calling it's a bird that flew past. Noisy
It's a
mine.
jog.
Because they're so bloody.
All right, let me read this. So it says, anyway, I hope you're catching on, Neo, because
Yeah. I'm kind of getting it a little bit. I'm a little lost, but
just understand that nobody knew where the sun set back in the day. This was just
I get that.
Like for people living in the 7th century, the sun used to disappear once a day. You get what I'm saying? And then pop up out of nowhere. So to them, they're like, "Whoa, I wonder where it goes in the middle of the night." You get what I'm saying? So this was an interesting topic for them, and so that's why Muhammad would pop up and say, "The prophet, do you know where the sun goes at sunset?" And his answer tells you. I replied, "No." He's basically saying no. Allah and his apostle know best. So he's saying, "I don't know where it goes. Only God knows, and then you know because you're the messenger of God, right?"
Okay.
So then his answer, Muhammad goes, "It goes till it prostrates itself underneath the throne."
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay? And then takes permission to rise again. And it is permitted, and then a time will come, then it will be about to prostrate itself, but prostration will not be accepted, blah, 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 blah. Right?
Okay.
And then it says here, and the sun runs its fixed course for a term. This is also very important because this part's in the Quran. Okay?
Okay.
So check this out. So what he's saying is this, look. So what Muslims believe is that basically that the sun right now, it rises in the east and it sets in the west, but that one day it will rise in the west.
Yeah, that is the end of time.
Yeah, that would wipe out. Yeah,
that is gonna be the end of time.
And the reason why they believe that is because they think the sun is gonna change its course.
Nope.
Now let me ask you, Neo.
No, we don't.
Now let me ask you this, Neo. That's literally what it says. It says right here, and the sun runs its fixed course.
Okay, how does that prove? Just because the sun doesn't rise from the west.
So now let's mute the muzzies because they're panicking. So I didn't mean to mute.
No one is panicking, bro. You're being so loud.
Be quiet. Let me get the
Faith, stop being loud here, bro. I'm so sad.
I know. Stop crying.
Well, let him finish speaking.
All right.
I'm not the master. Why did I get
So now, my bad, Nightmare. So look what it's saying. So it says, bro, whoever's got the ducks, dude, like, can you please mute yourself?
Well, that one's not me now. Fortunately, the birds are gone. But I'll mute anyway.
Somebody's got like
Just mute yourself for.
Somebody's got a pterodactyl in their background. All right. So it says here, look. So this is what they used to think, Neo. They used to think that the Earth was stationary. You with me?
Right, I'm with you now.
They used to think the Earth was stationary and that the sun was running its course. And when you couldn't see it at night, it was because it was going underneath Allah's throne and prostrating and then waiting for Allah to give it permission to come back out.
I think the question is the sun has a course in the first place.
So I have
Like-
a question.
That's the thing. So the sun
I have
number
a
one.
question.
I got you. The sun number one doesn't have a course, right? Because we all know that it's the Earth that's moving,
Right.
right? So hold on. Let me just finish reading this last part, then I'll start taking questions. So he said it goes and travels till it prostrates underneath the sun. This is already wrong. Underneath the throne, and takes permission to rise again. Right? It never takes permission because it's not the rising. It's not actually rising. The sun is stationary.
We're going
Right?
around it. So
And it is permitted, and then a time will come when it will be about to prostrate itself, but its prostration will not be accepted. And it will ask permission to go on its course. Again, it doesn't go on a course. But it will not be permitted, but it will be ordered to return whence it can't, whence it has come. So it will rise in the west. You see this?
yeah.
So
Maybe it'll happen.
So from their point of view, the earth is staying still. The sun is doing this, and then one day when it goes under,
It's gonna switch up. Yeah.
No, that doesn't
Allah's
follow.
gonna say no, go back the other way. You get what I'm saying?
No, that doesn't follow.
So that clearly shows you what their cosmology was at the time. You see
Yeah,
that?
That
So I
doesn't
have a
follow
question
from
All right, now
from
let's
what you
hear.
show right now.
Now, everybody in the comment section, type a 1.
This doesn't prove
Type a
the
1.
Addis
I
one.
got you. We're gonna let you talk. Now, everybody in the comment section, type a 1 if what I just said makes any sense. Like if I'm explaining, if you think I'm explaining it
Because you're
correctly.
lying.
All right, don't worry. Yeah, I know because I'm lying. Type a 1
Yeah,
if
exactly.
you think what I'm saying is explained how this hadith is trying to show it. Okay.
Yeah, watch
And
all
now-
these
Makes
low
sense to me.
low
Now let's
IQ.
see. And now
The
let's
low
hear.
IQ fans.
And now let's hear the cope from the Muslim. Go ahead, explain it to us, brother. Who's talking now? Who is this talking?
I wanted to say something.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
the other guy
Jello.
first. The other guy first. Hold on. Who's the other
Jello's
guy?
me?
been here longer. Yeah. 1 second. You go after.
Oh,
me?
Jello.
Yeah, Jello, you were here first. Go ahead.
Jello.
Yeah.
Jello.
Okay, what you just said doesn't make any sense because you're lying. It doesn't say the earth doesn't move. 1 second, bro. Can you let me respond, bro? Can you
It
just
doesn't
let me
make any
finish
sense
respond?
because you're lying. Go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Let me respond, bro.
Keep going,
That's
keep going,
why.
go ahead.
Okay. That is why the hadith you're reading doesn't say the earth doesn't move. It's just you adding your own lie into the hadith. Okay. And secondly, when we say prostrate, we think every single creature prostrate to Allah, even the trees, every single thing. But it's not prostrating in the sense you're trying to make it. Okay. They prostrate in their own way, but not like how human being prostrate. Every creature have their own way of prostrating to Allah. So when you say the sun is prostrating, it doesn't mean in the sense like the sun is gonna be kneeling down, putting his face on the ground. No, it is just a word being used in the sense. Bro, everyone can tell you're forcing this laugh, bro. Everyone can tell you're forcing this laugh.
I'm literally trying my best. Yo, I'm literally trying my best. All right, now let's
No, bro, everyone
now
know
let's
you're
address-
forcing this
now
stupid
let's-
laugh, bro.
Now let's address your art. Okay, can
Everyone
you say
know
can you say
you're forcing
once
this
again,
laugh.
Can you say once again what does it mean for the sun to prostrate, brother? What does it mean?
Okay, we don't know how, but we can affirm the sun is prostrating to Allah. Okay.
Right, but this happens every night, right?
Yeah. Okay, but we don't know how. Even the tree. This guy is so stupid, bro.
So
Wait,
wait,
Jello,
wait,
Jello.
wait. So wait. So hold on. Because let's be honest here. When you can't see the sun, right? When you can't see it, Jello.
We don't know how.
I know, brother. I know you don't
So
know how.
stupid.
So, but I'm saying, bro, let's see if you understand something real quick. You do
Bro.
realize, brother, stop forcing your fake laugh. When you can't, Jello, focus,
Bro, man.
pay attention.
Uh,
When you can't see the sun, Jello, I just need to make sure we're on the same page here.
Go ahead.
When you can't see the sun, you do realize that other people on the earth can see the sun, right?
yeah.
So there's never a time where we don't know what the sun is doing.
That's witchcraft for you to know that.
Okay, us as a limited human being, we don't know if the sun is actually prostrating or not. Like for example, when the Quran said every single thing between the heaven and the earth.
my brother.
Can you let me respond? Let me finish.
I know, because you're
Can
not.
you let me
you're
finish
not
responding,
tracking.
bro?
Hold on, let me just say this last thing. Look,
You're not tracking, bro. You're not tracking.
Jello, listen.
Just let me respond.
In the daytime,
Lord,
right?
yeah.
In the daytime, the sun is doing the same thing on the other side in the nighttime. It's not doing anything different. You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like when you see it here, it's just going in circles, and when the other people on the other side
Yeah,
of
it
the
is.
earth see it, it's still just going in circles.
Okay.
According to y'all, right?
Okay. How does
But
that negate
the other
prostration?
part that makes it worse is that the sun doesn't go in circles.
How does that negate prostration? How does
again,
that negate it?
What it negates is that the sun.
No,
is
it doesn't.
Okay, look, stop laughing. Like, dude,
You don't think the sun can
you do
prostrate while
realize
keep
that
it moving?
everyone here is literally laughing at you, right? Like nobody can.
Bro, no
believe
one
that
is
you-
laughing, bro. Only your low
Nobody
IQ
can
fans.
believe. Nobody can believe that you believe this stuff. Okay.
Okay, no one is laughing
thing-
except your low
the
IQ
reason
fans,
why
bro.
this is a problem is because the sun is actually just doing like this, right?
Okay, you don't think the
And-
sun can be
and the
moving and
earth-
still
the
prostrating to
earth-
Allah?
The earth is what's going around the sun.
Yeah, the sun,
So
the
do you
sun
see
can
how
be
goofy-
moving.
So it just gets worse.
One second.
No matter how you put it,
Relax,
it's
bro,
always
relax.
worse.
No, the sun can be prostrating, even moving. Okay, even when the earth is going around it, the sun can still be prostrating in a way that we don't know.
Let's read this one more time.
You're so slow, bro.
I know.
Oh, man. I already explained it. We have
Yeah,
farm
no, you
prostration,
didn't.
but not in the way you are trying to make
Okay,
it.
then why does this only
Farming something
Okay,
doesn't mean you have to
brother.
agree in a
Then
ritual
why-
way.
Then why does this only happen at night?
Can I talk?
Yeah,
Why does this only happen
yeah,
at night?
yeah. We are farming. 1 second, we are farming, but we don't know the howness,
Yeah.
how it is done.
Yeah. On whose night
Okay.
does it happen? On my night or your night?
Okay, I don't know. So what's the argument?
Okay.
I don't need to know.
Bake.
Hey, big.
On whose night?
Bro,
does it
your
happen,
argument are
bro?
so
Does it
low
happen-
here, bro.
Yeah, so low
This is
tier,
so
yeah,
sad,
solo
bro.
Solo tier. You guys are literally.
This is so
like,
sad, man. You look
this-
stupid
this-
right now,
this-
bro.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I look stupid. Right?
You look like my penis,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. mhm,
Excuse me, guys.
Ugly ass
Can I-
nigga. Bald.
Go ahead. Go
Hey,
ahead and
Jello.
keep believing your nonsense.
Ah,
fairy
man.
tale.
Can I-
Bro, your argument got refuted. Just
Hey,
leave.
can I just say something quick?
Look, he thinks
Just
that
leave
saying-
this stupid argument.
He thinks that by saying I don't know on what night it happens. He thinks that's a refutation.
Yes, because I can still
How-
affirm it.
Hey,
This is
host.
how genius these
Just
people
because I don't know the how.
All right, let's try to the next person.
Hey.
Go ahead,
Can I
who's
just-
next? Who's next?
Are you gonna drop me or?
I want
Can I
to
just quickly ask, host,
for a
if
long
you're
time.
aware
Oh,
that
man,
it also says that semen comes from the spine?
Guys, don't stop changing the subject. Who's next?
me.
Go ahead.
So what I wanted to say is, first of all, when the Prophet says, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, when the sun is on the other side or after it sets, it could also be mean that maybe after a specific time, when it's in Saudi Arabia nighttime, that the sun prostrates. Doesn't mean that it has to be night everywhere. Maybe just there, as example. Or maybe it could be interpreted as because the throne is actually on the most high heaven, after the seventh heaven. That also could mean that the sun is always prostrating. Just like in the Quran, it says that everything, every pebble, every stone, every living creature is praising the Lord. As example, so yeah, that's maybe an explanation that could be understood, but yeah.
Brother, I didn't understand anything you just said. Can you? This is what I'm trying to ask right now. Okay. Why does it say that this happens every night?
Yes, as I told you, when it's nighttime, maybe in Saudi Arabia, as example, where he lives, that after a specific time, maybe after 24 hours, that the sun prostrates and asking for permission to move on, and God allows it every time.
Right.
Until the
So
fixed
is it like
time,
a
as example.
So when it this is unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, please.
It's pretty nuts.
only in
So
Saudi
let me
Arabia
ask you. So let's just, because again, I don't think you guys are understanding this part. The sun is
Okay.
always, you do know the sun is always visible, right? To somebody on planet Earth, right?
I think you didn't hear me, but I said maybe it could be
I heard what you
just
said,
where the
brother.
prophet is after the sun sets.
I
You
know
know?
that. I know that. But what I'm saying is, so you're saying this. So let's say this is Saudi Arabia right here, right? This is Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
And this is the sun, okay?
Yeah.
You're saying after the sun sets in Saudi Arabia, then it prostrates over here, right?
Maybe.
And it asks for permission to come back out again, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when the sun is down here, is it doing anything different than when it's up here?
So you know, in Islamic theology, that everything we do is just after because Allah gives permission. You know. So
Brother, what I'm asking, look.
Yes,
okay,
yes, I told you.
Let's put it this
Just
way.
as
Let's
I
put it this way.
I understand what you mean.
Let me try to say it different. Okay. So you're saying the sun, it's over here in Saudi Arabia, right here, right? It goes down
Yes.
here and it can't come back out until it goes over here until Allah gives it permission, right?
Yes, correct.
But what about when it starts over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it goes over here. Who's giving it permission to come back down here?
As I told, it may be that after every 24 hours. So doesn't change anything.
So basically, Allah is giving it permission the whole time. It just keeps permission.
Till a fixed time.
Permission.
It has a fixed term. Yeah.
Can I just
The
ask you,
first
the sun
sign
is
of the
alive?
end of the world.
That makes sense.
Then it will
The sun is
stop.
alive. Here.
The sun,
Like the sun's not
Yo,
alive.
Allah, can I please come up?
It's just
Can I
interpretation.
please
I don't
come
know.
down, Allah?
So,
Muhammad, I think Muhammad was
wouldn't
a
it-
fraud.
Wouldn't it make more sense that the people believed in this, right? This is what the
Mhm.
people really believe. They believe the earth was like this. People are only here. All the people on the planet are only on top of the earth.
I understand what
And
you
so-
say, yes.
And so when the sun used to go like this, they used to think under here nobody saw it.
It doesn't explain it either way.
It does though. It does. This way.
I understand what you say.
This way explains
Uh-huh.
perfectly because from their point of view, the sun only interacts with us when it's here. So they think, yeah, the sun is over here, rising,
Scary
and
hours.
sets, and then we don't know where it goes after that. That's what they used
Scary
to
hours.
believe.
Do you know?
But they didn't
It-
know.
it-
Scary
this
hours. Do you know
explains,
9/11?
Okay, I mean the Quran could also state that the sun is orbiting a galaxy, you know, for
When
maybe
did it say that?
25 billion years, and
The
every
other
24
problem,
hours.
but let me ask you. So the
No,
other
no.
hold
I
on,
know,
brother. I know. I
brother,
heard you.
brother, please.
The other
Every
Did it say
problem,
25
hours.
billion?
Look. The other problem with this, and I hope you know this,
Sure.
is that the sun doesn't go anywhere. Did you know that?
What?
It's orbiting a galaxy. What you mean?
What is he
No,
talking about?
brother.
The sun is
From
No, no, it is not beating the galaxy.
brother. The sun
Sun
is
is
the
move-
center. The sun is the center of our galaxy.
Of
Okay.
our
They teach you, bro. They teach you
So-
this in
so-
public
so-
school.
So the sun is not orbiting.
Listen,
Bro, the
it's
Milky
scary
Way-
hours. The
Relax,
sun
relax,
doesn't move.
Guys,
What?
we need to explain this. Guys, stop it. You do
Bro,
know,
how you telling
hold
people
on,
that
I
the
need
sun
to-
doesn't move?
Hold on, I need to show maybe what the galaxy looks like.
Does the sun move? Yes or no?
Hold on, guys, please.
Hey, brother,
Yeah,
like first
I
person
Google it.
told me this. I mean,
Hold on. We gotta show.
so you saying there isn't the Milky Way and we
I-
just static and
Let me show
or
you
what?
guys. Let me show you something, guys. Let me show you.
I don't think he
Us-
believes the
it's
sun
the only-
moves.
How can I see? Where can
Brother,
I see
I think you maybe gave your intellect.
The
No,
sun
no, no,
moves.
no,
Look up
So the
analemma.
sun, one second.
Muhammad,
1 second, guys.
Muhammad
So the
thought
sun-
the earth was flat.
No. Wait.
He was a
yeah,
fraud.
exactly.
solar system.
So-
the
so-
solar system. That's what I need to look at.
Yeah.
I know what
So
the
the
solar
thing is,
system is.
what Allah meant by this is that the Earth is flat, and then you have the sun rotating around the Earth. Muhammad didn't actually know that the sun is millions of kilometers away from Earth.
Here we
The
go.
sun is revolving around the galaxy, but Muhammad wasn't aware there is a
Brother,
thing called galaxy. at
you
this
maybe
time.
the theory might be right, but you know what orbiting means? Orbiting means circling around something.
Here, guys, look. This
Okay.
this
So
is our
this will
solar
also
system.
make no sense.
God damn it! Why can't I see this right?
Well, as far as Muhammad was concerned, the solar system was essentially the universe. He didn't think of or mention anything outside of it. A lot of people back then believed this. They didn't know what the stars were. They didn't know there were other suns. He didn't know about galaxies.
No, you
Muhammad
gotta
thought
show
that
this.
sperm came
Actually,
from the
no,
back.
that's not right
Well,
because
Muhammad said
in the
that
Quran there is a
the
star that
stars were
pulls,
meteors. What are
pulsar
you talking
star
about?
that's
You know.
far away and it's knocking. It
You know,
explains that
Muhammad
it's
literally
knocking.
says,
Maybe check this out.
Muhammad, Muhammad said that the sun, that the stars were meteors that were designed to fall on the devils or something like that,
Yeah,
on the
guys, look,
Satan.
alright.
But they're not meteors, are they?
Look, this here we go. Here we
Yeah.
go. This is it. All right, here we go. Look, you see it? You see it?
Yeah, but that's literally
Yep, yeah, we see it.
proving my
It shows
point.
the sun
You just
traveling through
showed it.
space.
So this is how the solar system works. You get that, right?
Yes, okay. But you
It's a
proved my
spiral.
point.
So this is showing everything that you guys are talking about, right? This is showing how
Yeah.
the planets revolve around the sun, right?
Yeah.
The sun is going in a straight direction. We all know that. Right? This is the part that you guys get confused about.
It's
But
not
the
a straight
sun-
direction.
It is going in.
Well, it's relative. It's about relativity. Technically, the sun's caught in the orbit of the black hole, supermassive black hole at the center
Yeah,
of our galaxy.
actually,
Our
yes.
galaxy is also moving.
also Sagittarius.
Everything is always moving.
Yeah,
But the
yeah,
Earth,
but-
it wouldn't say it's yeah.
Yeah. But
Sun's
the
not a
point-
perfect
but,
circle.
But the point, my point that I'm trying to get to is that this has nothing to do with what the hadith is saying at all.
Is this what you want?
You are correct.
Or what you think
You're right.
it is?
About
it-
that.
it
They
has
had no
nothing to
idea.
do
He had no idea
because-
about that.
Because the movement that the sun, that the hadith is describing, right, is talking about what relates to the sun setting and the sun rising.
Yeah, okay, let me tell you, if the Prophet came with this hadith to a
so when you
Bedouin,
look at this video,
how do
friend,
you want to explain the black hole?
brother? So when you look at these videos, right, you can see the sun is not moving.
Oh my
So
god.
in the way that you guys think.
Yeah, relative to Earth, it's not moving. This is about
Right.
relativity.
Scary,
So yes, relative to the
are
Earth, it's
you
not
believe
moving.
the
You know,
heliocentric model?
Huh?
Are you saying that are you a heliocentrism? Is that what you believe?
I forget which one's which, but I believe in the one that the sun is in the middle. Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
heliocentric is referring to the fact that the sun is dragging us through space while moving. We call it its orbit, and technically we don't move in perfect circles. It shows like a spiral
And
sort of
do you
a
also believe
So
that we
now,
landed on
okay,
the
so
moon?
now everybody gets it, right? You all get it now, right?
I get what you mean from the start, but
The
it
sun
makes
is
no
the
sense
center-
because
the sun is the
let's
center
go
of
back
our
to the
solar
beginning now. Let's go back to the beginning. So now, in regards to, like the gentleman said, relative to us, the sun is not moving. Does everybody get that?
not according to the Quran.
Oh my God.
Listen, I understand what you're saying. Listen, I checked
the
this
Quran
topic
contradicts
really
Because the
sincerely.
Quran clearly states that the sun is moving.
So the Quran contradicts science.
So
That's
the
the thing.
Quran is wrong. That's what
Brother,
we're
when
trying to
it's-
explain to you.
Oh my God.
Oh my
Do you believe
God.
in the Torah? Because that believes in a geocentric model.
Brother, listen to what I'm trying to explain to you. You know that I don't believe in the Torah. Stop asking me that. So
What do you believe in?
Muhammad also believed that sperm came from men's backs, not from their testicles. That's
Guys,
Quran
please stop
science
trying to
right
change
there.
the subject. Stop trying. If you say that again, I'm gonna drop you.
You might
Stop
want to
talking
check
about
it up.
Yeah, be nice, bro.
All right,
But what do you
now
believe?
look, now look. We all agree now that the sun does not set. Right?
According to who?
According to what
According to reality, the sun does
point of
not
view?
actually.
No, not
the
reality.
sun-
According to
okay.
who? NASA?
Right. No, according to reality. He said according to who now?
According to reality.
Point of view. Point
In
of view.
reality, look. What if you don't want to believe NASA? I don't care. Do you believe the
Huh?
sun actually?
I believe in NASA, bro.
Okay, but Quran Radio sounds like he doesn't. Does the sun?
Do you know what
because it
perspective
clearly
is?
says that you don't
I'm
believe in
not talking
NASA,
about
bro.
perspective right now.
But you don't
talking
believe in NASA.
I'm talking about reality. Does the sun
Okay, but
actually?
you don't believe in
Does
NASA's
the
reality.
sun actually set and rise? Yes or no? In
No.
reality,
My
Does-
friend,
you don't
do
believe
you want to
in-
know the answer,
it does
or
not.
you're just
I want to
gonna
know what you think.
act like you're right?
Go ahead, answer. Does the sun actually set? Yes or no?
Okay, when an object goes far away in a straight line,
You're not answering.
let's say
my
it's a,
question.
there's a.
You're not.
I'm gonna
my question.
answer.
No, you're not.
Oh my
I'm
God!
asking you. I don't care about what it looks like in to
You
our
can't.
view.
You can't
I'm not
prove.
talking
You
about
can't prove the sun.
perspective. I'm asking you.
Listen,
does-
you cannot
forget-
prove the sun goes. Listen, you can't prove the sun sets with just your eyes. You know that, right?
I don't have any
Well,
problem
the whole
with that.
idea of the sun
I'm
setting is the
asking
idea that
you-
it goes away.
I'm asking you, do you believe that the sun actually sets?
Honestly, after what I've been looking into and researching, it's hard to prove that the sun sets.
Radio,
Yeah.
radio. Hold on.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. What I'm saying. This is what I'm trying to look. My argument is that the sun doesn't set because the sun doesn't move relative to us. What's moving is us. We're moving. The Earth is moving around the sun.
Okay,
and it
but
makes
Einstein
it,
said that there's
and
no
it makes
experiment
it, and it makes
to
it
prove that the
look,
Earth moves, though.
brother. What?
Yeah,
Okay,
Einstein
okay.
said it. Look it
Okay,
up.
good. So everybody heard it. Quran Radio believes the Earth is not moving. This is the same thing.
No,
Muhammad
I
believes.
said
It's the
Einstein
same thing
said.
It's the same thing Muhammad believed. You guys all
I said
just heard it.
Einstein said,
brother,
bro.
okay,
Don't put words in my
look,
mouth.
Now you
Let me
get
clarify
it.
it for you.
Now you
Okay,
get it, right?
okay.
Muhammad
Yeah,
thought
Are you
the same
listening?
thing. Muhammad, look, he just said
No,
it.
no. I
He
said
there's no way to
Einstein
prove
said
that the
there's
Earth
no
is moving.
experiment.
No problem, brother. No problem. Why'd you say that?
Yeah, why
My
you
father
putting
once
words in my
told
mouth?
me, look at the sunsets,
Why
man.
did you say- why
So
did you
my
say
father
it?
don't believe in science anymore.
Why did you say
I thought he
that?
said it sets in a muddy pool.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah,
Why
it sets
did-
on a muddy pool. Yes, on an evening it can set on a muddy pool. Maybe if you look at the pool on the evening, if the sun sets, brother, yes, it's on a muddy pool.
now,
The sun
think
sets on a
everybody
muddy
gets
pool.
okay. Everybody gets how
Brother,
silly
why
this
are you
is, right?
guys so brain dead if it
Everybody-
comes to religious texts? I
Everybody
swear to
gets
God,
how
bro.
silly this is now, right? Okay, now let's move forward. Let's try to move forward. Okay, we got all the.
How's it
questions
silly?
to
Can you
pop
prove
here.
that the Earth? Can you prove that the Earth rotates thousand of miles? Can you prove it?
Right. So according to you, it doesn't, right?
No, I didn't say that. Can you prove it? Because I would love to see the evidence.
No, I can't. So it doesn't move, right? That's your point in saying that.
I'm saying I would love the evidence. I'm not sure because so far I saw both sides
And the
and
evidence of
it doesn't
Right,
work.
yeah, but why would you even want to make that argument? I believe it does move because that's what
Because
scientists say.
because I used to believe everything that NASA said until I found out
Right.
who the godfather of NASA is, an
Right.
occultist.
Yeah.
And I also found out, one second, why are you always interrupting? And I found out every astronaut is majority of them are 33-degree Masons. Did you know that publicly?
Yeah. No problem.
So how
Quran.
can I trust? How can I trust
My-
everything I hear on the news?
Quran, I don't have any problem with you believing that. That's totally fine. I'm just saying that if it didn't move, right? If the Earth didn't move, then that would align with the Quranic standard for the Earth, right?
It still don't explain the moon being split.
My friend, I know you're biased, and you use this shit to feed your haters.
Would it?
Wait,
The,
wait,
the
wait.
most important thing is
Quran would say
what is the truth? What is the truth?
Quran, please just answer the
Then
question.
you're right. Yes.
Listen,
If
according to Judaism, Christianity,
If it didn't move,
Buddhism, the Aztecs, they all believe in a geocentric
problem.
model.
No problem.
Throughout history.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so what's the problem?
But we actually backed out of this shit.
Correct.
Even Einstein, bro.
Right,
Einstein
Can you
said.
actually prove that actually Einstein didn't believe in that? Can you actually
No,
tell
guys,
me?
guys, do not let him out of this. Quran.
Listen, do you believe he landed on the moon?
I have a
Quran.
question. I have a
Quran.
question. One second. Can I ask him a question? If the Earth is flat, could you please explain gravity to me? Because in a flat disk, what's going to happen is the center is going to have way more gravity than the size of
Okay,
it.
gravity. All right. Which gravity? Pre-Newtonian gravity?
Guys.
Einstein gravity?
Guys, tap
Which-
the screen.
which
We
gravity?
got 40 people here. Tap the screen for us. Get us to like at least 10K.
And let me respond.
Please,
Okay.
please tell me.
Once again,
Yes,
YouTube, this
Yes,
is your
which-
time
Oh
to
my
chime
God.
in. YouTube, if you ask some funny questions, YouTube, so it'll get read out loud by the system.
So wait, what's your belief?
Bro, you're on YouTube right now?
I'm on YouTube,
Yes.
of course, and TikTok, yeah, of course.
Oh.
How do you explain Horizon?
What's your belief,
So
host?
guys,
Hey,
super chat your questions to the Muslims here. Okay, all right. Now, Quran.
Why don't you ask me?
Look, what made you? Be honest, Quran. What made you want to look up this science about whether the Earth is actually moving or not?
Okay, so on TikTok sometimes there's like these debates. So I try to debate some of these guys on flat Earth, and for some reason I couldn't debug them, and then I learned about.
Why did you want to? But this had nothing to do with the Quran for you.
At that time, no. And I learned about the Zanabikov effect, and I also learned about NASA, the history of NASA.
Yeah.
I learned about all these other things. So I start wondering, like, is there more to what we think? Like, for example, in school they teach us solid, liquid, and gas. That's 3, right?
Of course.
There's more than 30 phases of matter. More than
I'm
30.
good. I'm very good actually in debating with Flat Earther. You
Right,
can ask him questions.
but Quran, what I'm asking you is this, right? If it came out true, if somehow you could prove that the earth didn't move, that would align with the Islamic narrative, right?
What?
I'm not sure if there's any verse that would. I'm not sure. There probably is, but I'm not sure.
So
I don't-
because you brought this
It
up.
doesn't say 100%. It does say that the Quran does say that the earth is qararan, which is a firm abode, but this doesn't mean like the earth is. What does that mean? Does that mean it's flat? Doesn't
Can you
mean
explain to
anything
me?
like that.
Wait, when you
It
look,
could mean
when
like
you
it's a
look,
home for you.
Guys,
wait,
please look.
So you're trying to
when you look at
connect
your
Islam and this subject. I understand what
No,
you're
I
trying
have
to
a
do.
question for you.
But Quran, this is the thing. You're the one who brought this up. I'm talking about this hadith, right? To me, it looks like this hadith is saying that the sun is the one that goes around the earth.
Let me see.
So it says.
So do you know what an lemma is?
And the lemma, no, look. The prophet
And a
asked
lemma.
me. Look, don't worry about that. The prophet
that's
asked
part-
me. It's okay. I really could care
It's
less.
part of the subject.
No,
It's
it's
part
fine.
of
It's
the
fine. It's fine.
subject.
It's fine. That's fine. That's
I
fine.
promise you, it's part of the
That's fine.
subject.
No,
Look
it's
it up
always,
first.
no, it's not, because this is what Muslims always do to pivot. Look.
No,
The
it is.
prophet- brother, please, for the love
Using
of God.
technical terms?
Just look. Yeah. The prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun goes?"
Oh, if you don't know what an lemma is, how do I explain it?
It's fine, brother. Just answer this question. Do you know where the sun goes at the time of sunset? That's what Muhammad was asking. So that implies that he thought that the sun was moving in order to basically like create the sunset.
Listen, you look up an lemma and then we talk.
What?
Brother, we're not going to be talking about analemmas, okay? We're just.
Bro, I used that in the
This-
21st century.
This is
What are you talking about?
This is very simple, brother. Right here, the prophet is saying, where does the sun set? Where does the sun set, basically? Where does it go at sunset?
Okay, when the sun is in the highest
so
point.
when you read that, it looks like he thinks the sun goes somewhere at sunset, and it doesn't go there at sunrise. It must go somewhere different at sunrise, right?
Yeah, when the sun is the highest in the northern solstice, right? This is the top of the figure 8 of the analemma. And later on, it's in the bottom, right? So when it's winter, where's the sun? When it's summer, where's the sun?
Right.
In the highest point, where is the sun? Is it in the highest heaven? Is it in the heaven higher? Why are you laughing? Bro, you act like you know all the answers.
Because
It's
the
8
Quran
light
radio,
minutes away
you're
from
still
us.
not tracking that what you're arguing for right now is you're saying that the sun is the one that's moving. You're still saying that.
Bro, you don't believe in a creator anymore? Like, what happened?
Brother, I look. This has nothing to do with me believing in a creator. I'm not even trying to say that you're wrong. I'm not even arguing that you're wrong. I just want to get it out like clearly that you believe that the sun is what's moving around the earth. That's what you're arguing for.
What I'm saying is you cannot prove it.
Brother, I don't care. It just seems that you're arguing for the fact that the sun is moving. Even if you can't
I'm
prove
willing.
it.
I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to become a heliocentric if you can prove it. I so far I'm not sure.
Brother,
I got to a point where I'm not sure anymore
Look,
because I looked
have a
into it.
question.
Can we
Sadly,
agree that this person here, whoever wrote this and whoever made this statement, according to this, it's supposed to be Muhammad, he believed that the sun was moving.
Einstein believed the Earth didn't move.
No, it's not true.
Brother,
Einstein
brother.
literally said-
Actually, the sun is moving.
Why can't you answer
Einstein
any
did
questions
the
directly,
theory
dude?
of
This is not that difficult. Muhammad said, "Do you know where the sun goes at sunset?"
Okay.
So he thought the sun was moving, right?
Yeah, the sun does move, brother.
Not relative to the earth. You're not getting it.
I understand what you're trying to say.
What?
I understand. But science is always changing. Today you believe pre-Newtonian, tomorrow it's Newtonian.
Bro, you're right,
please,
actually.
The day
The
after
relative
it's
to the
Einstein,
For the
gravity
love of
sun
God,
theory.
can
you're-
set-
Every day
please,
science
I
is
need you
changing,
to
my friend.
track.
Relative to the Earth,
the
the
specific
sun
move-
can actually go
the
look
specific
like
movement,
it goes
the specific
under.
movement, the specific movement that we're talking about is the movement that would cause a sunset.
Relative to the
Not,
Earth, specific
not the
movement.
straight line that the sun is moving.
What are
in.
you switching words?
Doesn't matter what direction.
You guys are
it moves, if it
literally
moves.
the worst. Like, this is the lowest IQ.
Can you
Oh my-
prove? Listen, can you
Brother,
prove
you
that
are
the
This is the
sun?
lowest IQ thing that I've ever, like, this is unbelievable.
If the sun
If we
moves,
can't even agree on this, like, you got to understand. I understand what you guys are saying.
Okay.
The sun does move, but it moves
Yeah,
in
it
a
moves.
straight
there
line,
you go.
and the
Very
entire
much.
solar system is moving with it. So
You just answered
relative
your own
to
question.
us, the sun is not moving. Okay? So now, and the movement that it does make has nothing to do with the sunset. The only possible movement that could be happening that would cause a sunset is the Earth moving around the sun.
Actually,
How are you guys
scientifically,
not
that's
getting-
not true. The sun
I
has
get
never
what you
actually moved in
mean,
a perfectly
and I
straight
want
line.
to tell
You know
you,
that, right?
if you ask me,
This is crazy.
if the Prophet came to a Bedouin, an Arab Bedouin, who doesn't understand anything, how should he talk?
Anyway,
According to you.
let's move forward because you guys are baked right here. Let me just read the
Yes,
rest of it.
but you don't give an answer. You never gave me an answer.
Let me just read the
Can I
rest
ask
of it.
Mike one question?
Listen, NASA and
No,
them, they
you
say
gave
that
me an
it
answer
moves
first.
in,
Wait.
it doesn't
Yeah,
move in a
that's
straight
fine.
line.
That's fine.
You know that,
Can
right?
ask one
Just
Yeah,
got, look,
okay, then I'll
remember,
bake you.
guys, whoever's
It
thinking
goes
about,
in a massive
just
circle around
remember,
the center of
whoever's
the
thinking
Milky
about
Way
becoming
galaxy.
a Muslim, this is what they want you to believe. Go ahead, Nightmare.
Scary hours.
What
You're
do you
giving the
mean
wrong
doesn't
information.
move?
You know
Go
that,
on,
right?
go
Juan,
Go ahead,
I
Nightmare.
wanted to
Go
ask
ahead,
you a
Nightmare.
question.
Go ahead, Nightmare. Go ahead.
Juan, I wanted to
Baldy.
ask you a question.
Go on,
If the
Baldy.
Earth is if the Earth is flat and you cannot see the and you cannot how do you say it? If the Earth is flat basically and the sun moves around it, how do you explain horizon to us? Because because in a flat Earth you would be able to see the entirety of the Earth just looking like at a straight line, but on the Earth if you look at the waters, let's say you see a boat on far waters. You would see an horizon. There would be an horizon and a certain point that you cannot see because of the curvature.
He's gonna say he
Because
doesn't
of the
know if it's
curvature
flat.
of the Earth.
Yeah,
How do you
that's
explain
basically
that?
what I'm gonna say.
How do you explain the horizon? Can you tell me, my Quran?
Okay, I'll tell you because the Earth is
I
actually
didn't ask you. I asked Quran.
not.
What's your
The
question?
Earth is not flat.
I
brother.
ask you, how do you explain an horizon when you look at at the water at a far boat, at the horizon, and then this
Yeah.
boat is disappearing from
Because
the
of
horizon. How do you
from a
explain
specific
that? How do you
angle.
explain that in a flat
Oh my God,
Earth
brother!
model?
Just okay.
No,
okay, brother,
I didn't ask
I
you
got
the question. I asked Quran a question.
Yeah, he's
Because-
asking
because
Quran
he's the
Radio.
one who's-
He's asking Quran Radio. Quran Radio, how do you explain horizons?
But
He's
why
saying
don't
how-
you ask me?
He's
Hold on,
trying to say.
you'll go next. He's asking Quran now.
Okay, you're talking about the boat that you believe it goes over the curve, right?
Of course. How else do you explain horizon?
I actually looked into this too, unfortunately, and
And you are
it has to do with
Thank
optics,
you very
refraction.
much.
I'm
You see,
answering you.
That's the easiest question to ask them, and then they can answer it. Because in a flat Earth model, you wouldn't have an horizon.
I mean, this is just a silly conversation. Anyway, all right. Now let's just move forward because obviously you guys are baked. All right. Let's move forward. All right.
Actually, you still didn't answer my question.
What's your question?
Show the hadith because I forgot.
Okay, guys, just so whoever's watching, we're talking about where is Allah's throne.
Left.
The Quran doesn't make any sense. All right, here we go. Right here, brother.
I'm really good at debating like the used to do that.
Yeah. So my question was, if the Prophet is talking to a Bedouin or any kind of Arab in the desert, how should he explain it in a way that you want it to be?
He shouldn't. He shouldn't. That's the point. That's the point. He shouldn't because
So he should give science lectures or what? do you mean?
no. He should basically not be asking this question, right? Because he doesn't know. It's obvious that he doesn't know where the sun goes, right? So he shouldn't be asking it. However, if he really was a prophet from God and God really was giving him the answer, he would say, hey guys, every night, when we don't see the sun anymore, other people can still see it. That's what he should say.
For what?
What do you mean for what?
What is the spiritual context of this?
The
How does
spiritual
it feel?
context of this is that if he did say that, then that would
Mhm.
completely prove his prophethood.
You mean like when he said that the Bedouins will make the tallest buildings, compete in tallest buildings, or
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Arabs will
exactly like that. Yeah, exactly. So when
or
Muhammad
the Arabs
so
will
when
have
Muhammad
immense
so when
treasures.
Muhammad was saying this, right? He would have absolutely have convinced me. I would have been like, "Whoa." Muhammad knew that the earth is round, and he knew that how the earth rotates around the sun at that time. That would have been amazing. But
Or
unfortunately,
maybe like the bees are queens, female.
but unfortunately, what he did, he only did what he could do, is he pretty much gave the same answer that anybody could have came up with in 7th century Arabia, which is
Yes, that's the point.
he thought that the sun was moving around the earth, and he was wrong.
Yo, bro.
So now that makes him a false prophet.
Okay, then I have a question. How does he know that the bees are females?
So 'cause let me show you this. Let me show you this.
Mhm.
This is the important part, right? The prophet asked me at sunset, "Do you know where the sun goes at the sunset?" What did the guy say? I
Allah and
replied,
his prophet knows better.
Allah and his apostle knows better.
Alhamdulillah, and he says he makes
So-
sujood. The sun makes sujood.
So alhamdulillah, he's saying that only basically God knows. That's what he's saying, right? God and his messenger. And
Yeah, sure.
Muhammad said, yeah, you're right. It goes until it prostrates underneath the throne and takes permission to rise again. So what Muhammad is proclaiming here is he's telling him, this is God's knowledge. This is something that you don't know, but I do know because God told me. That's what he's saying here.
Yes.
So the problem is that in reality, the sun does not rise.
Oh my God.
That's the problem. So God is wrong in this verse. Muhammad is wrong, and Islam is a false religion. Do you get that?
Exactly.
But anyway, let's move forward to the next
So,
problem. Let's go to
okay,
the
next
next problem.
question,
Let's
come.
go to the next problem now.
Next problem.
Where is Allah's throne?
Above the seventh heaven.
So it's
Where is the
outside of
seventh
creation. Is
heaven?
it outside of creation?
Yeah.
Where is your hair?
Okay. If it's outside of creation, then how does the sun get there?
The sun is inside
your
the
hair, man?
creation.
Huh?
The sun is
Where's your
inside the
hair?
creation.
The sun what?
The sun is inside the creation. It's in the first heaven with us
I
together.
know that, but let's read it again. It says, "Do you know where
I know
the
what
sun?"
it says. Underneath the
Yeah,
throne.
let's just read it again because you're trying to. Do you know where the sun goes? I replied, Allah's Prophet knows best. He said, it goes until it prostrates itself underneath the throne.
Okay, and yeah, and what's your point? Your point is how it doesn't come under the throne.
Yeah. At what point during the day does the sun reach the bottom of the throne?
Well, it doesn't say that it's reaching there. I don't know actually. How does it come under the throne? It's a mystery. I think.
And how does this happen every day?
That's a question I don't know myself. So I say I don't know, but we can't know right now, I think.
Does the sun do anything different at daytime that it does at nighttime?
No, not from our perspective.
Not in reality. So
As
there's
from
never
our
a point.
perspective, also
So,
no.
no, you're wrong. You actually have it backwards. From our perspective, it looks like it does do something different at nighttime than it does at daytime.
That's not what I mean. I mean in reality, if you look from
Okay, but I need you to use
space or
precise
something.
language because we're trying to distinguish is the difference between our perspective and reality. That's what we're arguing here.
Yeah. So what you don't
you
get.
agree that our
Mhm.
perspective appears different than what's actually happening in reality, right?
No, that's I mean in reality, our reality, our how we know how the
brother,
space
just
works.
reality in general.
Oh my
Forget
God, brother,
your
just
reality,
give
my
me 1
reality.
minute.
Just stop.
How
No,
can-
because you guys are not real people, dude. Like,
No, I
yeah,
say
I'm trying.
to
You
you how
know
we
damn
understand
well what I'm
space.
trying to say to you is there's
my
a
God.
difference between what it looks like and what it is, right? It's not that hard.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
so is it different? Yes. Which one is actually happening?
We don't know for sure. I think. Yeah.
All right.
Don't know for sure. I love it.
I swear to God.
You know that NASA
So I have
actually
no
sent
answer.
a
So
probe-
Islam is debunked or what?
Yes,
you know
obviously
that-
it's debunked. Obviously, because the sun doesn't go anywhere at night. The sun's not doing anything different at night than it's doing at day. It's doing the same thing. It's always just going in a straight line.
So either it means once a day, or when
Anyway,
it's in a solar
the
system, you know,
sun is
and a
literally
specific
not
route.
doing anything different once a day. The earth is what's moving.
God.
The earth is what's moving. And anyway, how can the sun reach the seventh, reach outside of creation to go underneath the throne?
Okay, I give you one more thing. You know that our the Kaaba in Mecca. No, what? It connects. Look, it connects.
That's
Kaaba
what the
is
sun
always under the seventh heaven, spiritual Kaaba. You know. So we
Brother,
don't know how
look,
it works.
let me ask you. Look, so this is the
brother.
reason why. Look, let me just try to summarize what I'm saying to you. Okay, look, we got two
Okay.
different problems.
Yeah, sure.
In one scenario, the sun would have to leave creation and go underneath Allah's throne every night.
It's the Kaaba every night under
Okay,
the
and the other
seventh heaven Kaaba?
scenario, Allah's throne is inside of creation.
So is the Kaaba under the
Stop
seventh
asking
heaven
me about the
Kaaba?
Kaaba, dude.
Yeah, because you don't
I
want to see the
I don't. We're
context
not
of it. You
talking
don't.
about the Kaaba.
You
We're talking about
look
Allah's
what you
throne.
want is
Stop trying to pivot.
no, because
Where
what you know
is
what you
Allah's
want.
throne, dude? Where is
You
it?
want me to tell
Where is
you-
Allah's throne? That's all I want to know. Where is it? Where is Allah's throne?
Cook, look, what you want me
Is
to
it
tell?
outside
you
of the
want
seven
me
heavens
that
or
I tell
inside?
you? Oh, you know, the sun goes exactly there on the throne. I give
Right.
you geographical
Look
information,
at this.
a map, and what?
Let me read something here. Look, let's read this.
That's a fallacy.
Look at this. The Quran states that the stars adorn the lowest heaven. Okay.
Yes.
The one closest to the earth in Quran 37:6. The moon sits in the midst of the seventh heavens, right? So far the stars and the moon are inside the seven heavens, right? The seven heavens, placing it above the stars. Yet the stars are vastly farther away from the moon.
I have to fact check
Hold
that
on a
because
second.
that's the first time I ever heard it.
We're gonna check everything in a second. A well-known hadith says Allah descends every night into the lowest heaven.
Yes. I know that.
So Allah goes to where the stars are.
No, it descends in a way that it doesn't, that it fits its majesty.
Is Allah
So it doesn't.
Wait, Allah, hold on. Is Allah an astronaut?
It descends in Allah descends in a way that it fits its
Allah
majesty.
can breathe in a vacuum. That's
So
something,
he's,
you know?
but he does it gloriously. But he's an astronaut because he's traveling through outer space.
How can Allah breathe in a vacuum?
Brother,
How-
what
what?
I'm trying
How
to
can Allah
understand
live in
is
a
this.
vacuum?
What I'm trying to understand is this, right? You guys always say that God
Yeah.
cannot enter creation, right?
No, God is distinct from His creation.
I didn't say he's the same as creation. I said, can he enter it? And
And
according to your belief system,
end of the world, He will actually wrap the universe up
and according
with
to
His
your
own
belief
hands.
system,
So yes,
according
He
to
can
your
touch it.
goofy belief system, the stars are inside of the lowest heaven, and
Yeah.
Allah goes there also every night.
I think it's every night or was every Friday. Once in a month. I
No,
don't
it's
know.
every night. It's every night. Look.
You know, sometimes yeah, sometimes no. It depends. You know,
Yeah.
depends what's up with mood.
Look, he goes right here. What the hell's going on?
I know the hadith, I know it. It says that God goes down at
Why
the
can't I
last
click on
third
this
of the
damn
night.
hadith? Oh, here we go.
You-
All right, here.
you
Look at
know-
this. Look at this, guys. Let's read this. Abu Huraira, Sahih Muslim 750 AB. Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger as saying, again, this is Muhammad speaking. Allah descends every night to the lowest heaven.
Are you waiting for an answer or what?
So
Okay.
Allah is literally an astronaut. Allah can go to where the stars are every night. He leaves, like, I don't know where he is. Suppose he's like outside of creation, and then he
my
comes
God.
inside of creation every night. He goes to where the stars are to hear your prayers, right?
Alhamdulillah.
And then the sun can go there, and the throne is over there somehow. Like, what are we talking about here? This makes sense to you?
As I said, it is stated, I think it was in Ibn Kathir, that Allah descends in a way that it fits its majesty and that he's still on his throne on the seventh heaven.
Brother, but that doesn't make any sense.
Seventh heaven.
Just because you
7-11.
say,
Oh, so it doesn't make any sense.
like, the problem that I'm bringing up here is not with whether it befits his majesty. I'm just saying, does Allah travel through outer space?
He sure can.
So much.
He does travel through outer space, right?
I don't know. I don't have an explanation for it, and I don't want to give something false. So, nah.
So it says, a well-known hadith says, Allah descends every night into the lowest heaven during the last third part of the night. This means Allah physically moves to the same layer that holds the stars. So he's traveling through outer space.
I don't get what's
no
so
other
funny
way to
about
put
this.
that. And then the sun travels each night to prostrate under the throne. And the throne is above the seven heavens. So the
So it
sun
ties it
leaves
together.
so according to you guys, the sun leaves creation every night.
What? No.
What do you mean no? Look, Quran 17:11. Let's go there. Or 11:7. Hold on a second.
Maybe try to so if Allah's throne is outside of creation, then your argument basically, you know, is that and by the way, the hadith is saying that the sun sets underneath the Allah's throne. Then basically that ultimately means that the sun goes outside of creation. So he's right.
Yeah. And it says, and it is he who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. And his throne had been upon water.
So the throne is okay.
Okay, let me see if this one.
I'm trying to so you know, do you explain do you understand what we're explaining to you? You know.
Sorry, I was gone. Keep going.
Okay. So you know, let me try to explain it to you. Okay. So you say that Allah's throne is outside of
Assalamu and
creation,
bacon
right?
panel.
What's up,
One
guys?
second. So you said Allah's throne is outside of creation, right?
Yes, above the seventh heaven.
And the hadith is saying that the sun sets under Allah's throne, correct? So far is correct?
So far I understood, yes, correct.
Okay, great. So if the sun sets underneath Allah's throne and Allah's throne is outside of creation, then the sun must go outside of creation. If we go by this logic.
If going by this logic, no, because we don't know how the throne looks like. You don't know.
But
the throne looks
Allah's
like. You don't
throne
even
is
know how
under
the seventh
creation.
heaven looks like.
Well, no.
Look
But
at
Allah's
this.
So
throne is
you are
outside of
fit
creation.
into
The
your
sun
own
goes to Allah's
belief.
Let's just read the
Something
Quran.
that you
Let's read
don't
the Quran.
know.
Let's
Yeah,
read the
can you
Quran.
calm
Look.
down?
Let's
Because
read the
how do
Quran
you know we
again.
don't know what the
Look,
seven
let's read
heaven
the
is?
Quran. Look. This is Quran 4. What is this? 4. Oh no, chapter 2, verse 255. Okay. There is no God but Him, the ever living, the ever watchful. Neither slumber nor sleep overtakes Him. All that is in the heavens and in the earth belongs to Him. Who is there that can intercede with Him except by His leave? He knows what is before them and what is behind them, but they do not comprehend any of His knowledge except that He wills. His throne extends over the heavens.
Right.
The Qudsi.
There's also said that you can comprehend this knowledge, but you try to claim that you can. Or how do I understand it?
Oh, you don't know. You don't know that at 3 a.m. Allah comes down to the bottom heaven, and then you can talk to Him directly.
Yeah, we just
That's
read that.
enough.
Brother.
Yeah, we just read that for real.
Oh, Alhamdulillah.
Have you lost your complete marbles, mate? What do you mean you can speak to Allah directly? Are you right?
You get to chat to a minute.
Hold on. Let's ask Live Yours. Live Yours. Where's Allah's throne at?
It's our creation above the heavens.
Then what does this mean right here? Hold on. Where am I?
I mean, what's the verse in Surah the ayah of power?
Sahih Bukhari.
I thought you were reading. You know what you just said earlier on.
No.
Listen. No.
You just answered.
No.
You said it's above.
No, listen.
It's above the heavens.
Wait.
That's what I asked
Look,
you.
before I came in, you were saying
brother,
something.
let me just ask you this. Hold on.
But no, wait. Look, before I came in,
Alakazam wallahi.
no, before I came in.
No, hold on. Listen. You just said that Allah's throne is above the heavens, right? So it says here, do you know where the sun goes? Right? At the time of sunset. I replied, Allah's apostle knows best. He said it goes till it prostrates underneath the throne and takes permission to rise again.
That's not literal. If you're taking that literal,
So what does this mean then?
I don't know. Remember, there's a deeper meaning. There's a deeper meaning to it. You got to understand.
The deeper meaning is in the Quran, where it says that the sun has a fixed term.
Hey, hold on. Why is this guy a sheikh all of a sudden? How can he metaphoricalize it? Why is he being able to say that this is metaphorical? What Ibn Kathir, what Ibn Taymiyyah, blood clot?
That's interpretations that we
Yeah,
don't know.
Rahim Allah.
I rephrase myself. There's a deeper meaning.
Wait,
Look at
bro.
this.
I'm just saying peace, radiallahu anhu to you, because you seem to be a scholar of great piety.
Me, I'm not no scholar. I'm not even anywhere near a scholar, but I have a bit of knowledge. Alhamdulillah. You know, we have to make the dua. You know, wait, scary. Look, we have to make the dua.
Wait, live you. Just chill, bro.
Just listen. Look. What's metaphorical? Look at this. I replied, and Allah, His pastor, knows better. He said, it goes till it prostrates underneath this throne and takes permission to rise again. It is permitted, and then a time will come when it will be about to prostrate itself, but its prostration will not be accepted. And it will ask permission to go on its course, but it will not be permitted. But it will be ordered to return whence it has come, so it will rise in the west. What does that mean?
You know that song?
That's the sign of the day of judgment. You know, when
So it's not metaphorical. So it's not
That's the sign
metaphorical.
of.
I think he's talking about the song.
No,
I
the
think
sun
Allah is
goes-
talking
the
about
sun
the house
rising,
of the
the sun
rising
rising
sun.
from the west.
First
The sun
signs.
rising from the west. I'm talking about that.
I think Allah is talking about the house of
Hold
the
on.
rising sun.
Hold on. So when it says it's gonna rise from the west, is that metaphorical?
No, that's literal.
That's
Yo, can you tell me, is it metaphorical when Joshua held the sun? When Joshua stopped the sun, man.
So half the sentence is
Joshua stopped the sun.
So half the sentence is
How
metaphorical.
did you
So half the sentence
Yo,
is
Joshua stopped the
metaphorical,
sun. How did
and
Joshua
the other
stop the
half is
sun,
not.
man? Yo.
Tell me a
Can you
bacon,
tell me
please.
exactly how did Joshua stop the sun, you crook-looking pagan?
So half the sun is so half the sentence is metaphorical, and the other.
Can you not do that? Can you not do that in a sentence?
No, what you do is you pick it when you want
it's
to.
not even a sentence. It's two sentences, two different
Whatever
sentences.
decision you want in whatever conversation you want, yeah.
As I said, we don't know how it is
Come on,
going.
come on, Scary.
Basically, the and sorry, the word and in that.
Why do you block the present answer?
Come on, my broski, man.
Something we don't comprehend.
Damn. When you say and,
look,
is that
seriously,
metaphorical?
Hold
Can I
on.
say
seriously.
Allah's and?
Hold on a second, guys. Hold on. We gotta do. I gotta do a quick intermission. I'm just gonna drop everybody real quick because like we need to reset here, guys. Everybody come back up in in 2 seconds, but just like guys, like this, do you hear these people what they're talking about? He's trying to tell you now that in this same exact sentence, half of the sentence is metaphorical and the other half of the sentence is literal. So when Allah is telling you that the sun is going to go underneath the throne, right, and prostrate itself, he's like, oh, that's a metaphor. But in that same metaphor, when Allah says, don't prostrate to me anymore and go backwards the other way and rise in the west, that part turns all of a sudden literal. This is where we're at, guys. Like, I need you guys to tap the screen because, I mean, I don't like, you know what? This argument right here is probably the most detrimental thing that I've ever seen. And it's so simple to see how this is a false, fake religion. Muhammad was going around testing 7th century Arabian people, right? Saying, do you know where the sun sets at night? And they were like, no, Your Honor, I don't, because we can't see it. You know what I mean? And Muhammad's like, I know. So when you can't see it, right, it's going underneath Allah's throne. So number one, he thought that the sun moved. Number two, he thought that the sun left creation and somehow made it all the way to Allah's throne.
Yo, what's up?
Let's let the Muzzies back up. Let the Muzzies back up. Now, let's see.
No problem.
Yeah, if Prophet Muhammad didn't know anything about the sun, how come he knew the exact temperature of the sun and put it in the Quran? You cross-legged pagan. Now tell me, how is there a problem with God tells the sun to come here, but...
Hey, maybe he put his finger on the sun, bro. You ever thought about that? Maybe he rose up on the horse.
You see, bro, I want to teach him something.
then.
I want to teach that Muslim brother that just came up. I want to teach him. I'm going to tell him to not call Christian Christian. You can't call them Christian. Listen. I'm going to tell him something. I want to tell my Muslim brother.
You can't teach anyone anything.
I want to tell my Muslim brother, look.
You need to not tell any Muslim brother anything. You're going to mislead and misguide them to the hellfire.
Cross-looking pagans, because you guys are man worshippers. You're pagans.
Wait, excuse me. I think Muhammad is a man, and I think you worship him.
Simple.
I think, Alhamdulillah, you worship Muhammad.
So now look at this. Let's go back to
no,
this
peace be upon him.
Brother, you know that verse? You know that?
You want me to answer it or?
Yeah, go ahead, brother. Go ahead, answer it. Go ahead.
So the hadith describe the sun traveling to prostrate under Allah's throne, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this is multi-layered as a cosmology where the throne is the highest created thing, not outside of creation.
No, because his throne goes down.
Bro. Let me finish.
Okay,
not outside of creation. So everything except Allah Himself is part of creation.
Yeah,
okay, what's his kursi? What's his kursi?
Let me look. Let's read this part here. Let's read this part, guys. Hold on. I want to show you guys. So first we're reading, right, that the sun goes to set underneath Allah's throne, right?
Yeah.
And check this out. So it says here, Allah's throne is upon water. Okay?
Yeah.
That's where all the jinns live, by the way. That's
so
where the
now
jinns
check this
live.
out. So now check this out. So the sun goes underneath the throne, and underneath the throne there's water, right? Everybody following me?
Yep. The throne is on water.
Everybody knows where we're going with this, right? Already?
It's floating.
I mean, the way I'm gonna rebut you, your brain's gonna be dazzled.
You debunk, and that is really good for you. I'm glad you've got a way out, you know. But also, you could just say there's no compulsion in Islam. Frig let me not worship anything. Allah's mercy is great. I'll be get the what's it called, loophole in it. Allah's mercy is great. I don't have to believe in Muhammad.
You sound, I swear down, the way you talk is just so annoying, bro.
Don't swear down because that's shirk akbar, I think. So that's great shirk. You just need to take your shahada again, please, brother, because you said swear down. You didn't say swear Allah.
You see what these men worshippers are talking about?
Here it is, guys. All right, here it is. Here, let's read this. Sunan Abi Dawood, 4002. I was sitting behind the messenger of Allah, who was riding on a donkey, while the sun was setting. He asked, do you know where the sun sets?
Okay.
I replied,
remember, I cooked you on this. I cooked you on this, remember?
Yeah, you cooked me, yeah. I replied, Allah and his apostle knows best. He said, it sets in a spring of warm water.
What did I tell you last time about that? If you remember, let's see if you have a good brain. What did I tell you last time?
No, a good brain.
So when we put it all together, right, it's clear, right?
Scary hours.
According to Islamic cosmology, right? Allah's throne is outside of creation, on top of water. That's number one. And then every night, the sun somehow leaves creation and goes to that location, to the throne in the water that's underneath Allah's throne.
Where does it say every night? You just made that analogy.
I think every night because the sun goes away and it goes. I don't think you're following. Yeah, the sun moves and goes under his throne. It leaves our eyesight, and Muhammad made the assumption that it goes all the way to Allah's.
I'm gonna teach you something now.
You teach nothing.
Everybody's like, we're on the same page, right? It is He who created the heavens and the earth. This is in the Quran, guys. This is in the Quran. It is He who created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and His throne is upon water.
Is it got float?
And then every night, the sun goes there to that water that's outside of creation.
Oh, that's how it's warm, because the sun heats it up. The sun heats it up. Warm water. Yep, get it.
That's why this is a problem, because that means like we can see the sun, right? Astronauts can see the sun. They know where the sun is at all times. So somewhere the throne is there and the water's there.
No, that's not what it means.
The problem with this, however, is that the sun does not actually move, and there's no water under it, and there's definitely no throne.
Yeah, that's part of the unseen. So it is saying the sun is moving through creation to a point.
But the problem is this. Look, the sun. Look, the only thing, as we already showed you guys, this is what the actual thing looks like, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I gotta make this a little bigger for everybody to see.
I got you in it shows me like you're on a small screen. I guess I got the bug again.
You can come in and out if you want to see the whole screen. This is what's actually happening. Everybody can see that, right? This is the actual solar system. Okay, this picture right here. This is what I want you to look at right here. This is the one right here. This one. So in reality, the sun is just shooting across the universe, the galaxy, right? Like it's just shooting across the whole universe in a straight line, okay? And it never goes back to where it came from.
That's exactly what the Quran says. If you
So
read 36:38,
think about this. You're so, bro. The fact that you just said that's exactly what the Quran says is crazy.
No, scary.
Think
Can I
about
tell you
what
something?
I'm saying. Think about what I'm saying. God, think about what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, come on.
I'm listening.
Guys, you guys cannot be real people. Look at the sun. Look at the sun.
Bro, can I just answer? Yes, we understand. We understand. Oh, listen.
No, hold on.
This is.
Guys, please.
This is.
Oh God, please stop it. Why can't you guys can't see it on your screen? Can you? It's cut off.
We can see it.
No, you can't. I got it.
We can.
It has to be visible.
We're showing the solar system.
Yeah, but that part. You see the part where it's going in a straight. God dang, this is the worst video ever.
Listen, just leave that. I'm gonna explain it to you. I'm gonna explain it to you. Just leave it. Forget about it. It's gonna be pointless.
Here it goes. All right, everybody sees it now. All right, you see that? everybody see how the sun is going in a straight line and all the planets are circling it, right? The sun never goes back to where it came from. So let's say the throne, hold on. Let's see, let's put this lower again. Hold on.
The sun, yeah, it doesn't yeah. Yeah, right. So the sun revolves.
So let's
around
say
the
this
galaxy.
is let's say this is Allah's throne right here, right? When the sun passes Allah's throne,
It's only one time. It's just once. It happened already.
Wait, but you don't understand there is an entire probe that actually.
Allah is still waiting for the
Bro,
sun to
that's
come back.
talking about the before creation even existed.
Scary.
when the sun passes Allah's throne, it never goes back. It could only have ever happened once. But the problem with what this hadith is saying is that it happens every night.
It doesn't say what happens every night. What does it say?
Yeah, I think Neo was right. It said it was a blue bus.
Look,
Where does it say it happens every night?
look, do you know where the sun goes every night? I replied, Allah knows best. He said it travels till it prostrates underneath the throne and takes permission to rise again. And it is permitted every day, right, to rise again.
I rise every morning as well.
How do you explain?
Yeah.
Wait, so
Where's
NASA
Grace,
actually
by the way?
NASA actually sent. Listen, Div.
Yeah, but Muslims are donkeys because they carry books on their back and they don't read them. That's what a donkey does.
NASA sent a probe that actually went to the sun's atmosphere currently. It's called the solar, the Parker Solar Probe. It's 3 million kilometers away from the sun, basically. So it's very close to the sun. How come it never spotted the last one? Can you explain it to me? Eno, Levios, it's 97. Alex,
you don't have to ask them any of that. Everybody can already see how ridiculous this is.
It's look.
What about?
Can you pull up Quran 36, 38?
Nah, scary. I was just talking about before creation.
No, it's not, brother.
It is. Should I show you? Should I show you?
No, you can't possibly, because it's.
Should I show you? Just tell me, show you, and I'll tell you.
This happens every night. This happens every night.
Okay.
Look at, and Muhammad even said it over here. He said the same thing.
Okay. Now let me tell you something.
Same thing. He says, I was sitting behind the messenger, who was riding a donkey while the sun was setting. He said, do you know where this sets? How many?
Hold on. If he was sitting
how-
behind the messenger while riding a donkey, does that mean he was sitting behind the messenger real close?
Dude, look.
This guy is so weird, bro.
Look,
Dirty guy, bro.
How often does the sun set, live yours?
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
And so he's saying this sets every day. I replied, Allah knows best. He says it sets every day in a spring of warm water.
Okay.
Where is this
So
warm
now-
water? Where is this warm water?
Okay.
In the
According to the
kettle,
Quran-
obviously in the kettle.
Let me answer. You don't even let me answer, bro.
According to the Quran, the throne is above water.
That's talking about before creation.
Okay.
Well, then the throne wouldn't be created,
Look what it
and the
says.
water wouldn't be created.
It says his throne had been
I'm not
upon
gonna lie to
water.
you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is crazy.
This is a contradiction.
It's not
You can't-
crazy.
Some messages that we don't know.
What about
Unite
what
map?
about the Qudsi? What about the Qudsi on 255?
Unite map.
Baqarah?
Yeah, what?
Can you answer this, host?
Can you check what's right?
If Allah's throne is above creation,
What?
does it mean
Right.
creation is always
Invisible.
under
The
it?
brother made actually good point.
It was scary. Can you pull up this hadith? Look, I'm gonna show you something.
Check it.
What hadith?
Check what?
Oh my brother, what's right means?
Sahih al-Bukhari 7418.
What
Invisible reality, like the angel.
Sahih
The
al-Bukhari
devil is invisible. As
7418.
example.
Ghaib. What's it again?
I mean, bro, like
G-H-A-Y-B.
Islam is. I don't think Islam's gonna make it after 2026, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
telling
they
you, bro.
do.
I
Listen.
actually think that's.
Oh no, it's finished. It's finished.
It will.
Listen, what do you want
better
people
than
to do? Leave the true religion and come to man worship?
No,
Is that what you want?
we want what we want you to do. Yeah.
No,
is
for
basically-
wait, scary hours.
When you
This is
know
what you're trying to do.
something,
You
when
want
you
us to
know
leave
something,
worshiping
and they'll
God
believe-
and come to believing in no religion?
Can I
Is
ask
that
you a
what you
question?
want?
If I insult,
Look how stupid that sounds.
if I insult Allah, yeah, I can get forgiven, yeah. But if I insult Muhammad, I must get unalive. Basically, what we're trying to say is, you got a
According to
religion.
what?
Ibn Taymiyyah, mate, the unsheathed sword against the insulter of Muhammad. Go read it. It's good read. Anyway,
No,
You're
I
getting
say,
alive, bro. What
can
do you mean? You're getting
I
alive.
can't
You
kill
never
you.
said
No,
that to a
that's
Muslim
bro.
friend.
yeah,
You're not
You're
under
getting alive.
Islamic law.
because
What
if
you
I say
You
talking
just have to
about?
say it behind the screen.
stinks,
That's what I'm saying.
if I say Muhammad stinks, yeah, I'm not forgiven, yeah. But if I say
Oh,
Allah
come to you.
stinks,
He's in London
You
as
don't
well,
even have to
bro.
say that.
you'll
You don't even have
come.
to say that. If somebody
You'll
said
come.
that Muhammad
Why are
is
you gonna
black,
come to me?
if somebody said Muhammad is black, he gets
Yeah,
unalive.
yeah. There we go. If I criticize him, if I say he's wrong, all of that stuff, yeah. What it is, yeah,
Yeah,
you
if
worship
you
the
mean it in a mean way, then
fucking,
of
you
course.
worship his sandals, yeah, more than, and you don't even like your mother more than him. It's mad. So basically, you worship
Why should I like my
Muhammad.
mother more than my prophet?
No, yeah, but you're not a Muslim then. You have to love Muhammad more than your
You have
mother.
to love
Yes,
the Prophet.
of course, brother. I love
Exactly.
the prophet more than my mother.
Yeah, how insecure.
Hey?
You don't even you
nice.
love a white man.
Be nice,
You
be
li-
nice, be
okay,
nice. We don't
okay,
talk
sorry.
about their mothers. We don't talk about their mothers.
Okay, no, but don't love a white man. Yeah, because I'm white. But don't love a white man more than your mom. It's weird.
Brother, what do I care for color, man?
Don't bring up.
I
No,
love Moses.
I'm just
was
saying,
black. I
yeah.
love Jesus.
I'm just
was
saying, your
black.
All right,
mom
brother, just
is.
drop it, brother. Drop it.
Bro,
Hey,
what
what
do
are
you
you
mean? How
talking
can you not
about?
love
Skin
them?
color,
How
brother.
can you
What
not
are
love
you
the
Completely
Prophet?
on that. We don't
like?
have
This
to.
shows
This,
your insecurity and your racial.
right now, this argument right here is sufficient. Like they don't need any more embarrassment.
Okay,
or
Alhamdulillah. Then
trolling or-
that's.
I'm still like I want
So,
to
brother,
What
understand.
embarrassment?
brother.
How
Listen,
you
listen,
guys
Scary.
love
You're
What
not
I'm
even
gonna
letting
tell
me
you
answer, Scary
is
Hours.
you can't comprehend it. You won't comprehend it. I can comprehend
This
it.
guy, he doesn't let
You
no
wanna
one
know
answer.
where
They
the
say,
throne of
it's
Allah is.
embarrassing.
You wanna know
Come on,
how
brother,
it
man.
descends? Because you wanna know it because you just don't want to believe in Allah. That's because.
Brother, like I just said, right? No
Why
matter how-
why
no
doesn't
matter
God then
how-
shows angels?
brother, because
Why
no
doesn't
matter-
God shows angels?
No,
Why
no,
can't
no,
we see
no,
the devil?
brother, no
Why
matter
can't we
how
see
you-
God?
no matter
Why
how
can't
you
we
put-
see the throne?
no
That's
matter how you put
that's
this-
how the unbelievers talk, brother.
Hey, what about the
No
verse
matter
of the
how you
throne?
put this, no matter how you put
Again,
this, right?
no matter how you put this, no matter how you put
Allah
this,
is
it looks
trying
like
to
you
tell
wanna escape
Allah is trying
reality,
to tell
brother.
you. Allah is trying to tell you that the sun is prostrating inside of water every night. It leaves creation.
And
every
what I'm
night.
gonna tell you, brother, is there's hell and paradise.
The sun leaves creation every single night. Allah
Can you pull up the hadith?
Allah can enter creation every single night because He descends into the lowest heaven. So
Listen.
sometimes Allah goes underneath the sun.
See, look, you're not trying to learn, Scary Hours. That's the thing
That's what
about
it's
you. You
I
just
mean, there's no other way to look at
you
this.
got, bro. You're not a scholar. You're not a scholar. You're not someone that's
I don't have to
sophisticated
be a scholar,
or
dude. This is-
intellectually,
this is-
or
I'm a scholar.
not even
I'm a
scholar.
scholar.
You're not someone that's intellectually like
How is
alright.
this
'Cause,
possible?
bro,
How
how
is this
can you
possible?
actually? How can you
Yeah, how
actually
is it
think?
possible,
How
bro?
can you
I
actually
don't know.
think that?
Basically,
How can
you
you
have to
actually
learn.
think?
You have to
can
learn
you
as a
actually
scholar. You have to
bring
learn
me
as a
How
scholar
can you
to
actually
understand
think
it.
that the
That
Quran
needs-
and the Hadith is telling
Why do I
you?
need to read
How
that?
can you actually think that the
I've
Quran
never
and the Hadith?
seen a more sad group of people.
Oh
No,
my
I'm just
God.
saying, how can you actually think that the Quran and the Hadith is actually literally telling you?
Why can't you guys
It's
just
literally
admit
telling you
that
that
this
you
is
don't have the
what-
intellectual capacity.
Why can't you
You're not.
just? Neither did 7th century Arabians, which is why they thought that the sun would disappear every night.
Why you don't want to hear what
What do
we
you mean?
got
They
to
didn't
say?
have
That's
nothing. They
why
didn't have
they-
no telescope.
That's
They
why
didn't have
they
no
wrote
telescope.
this down like this because they thought the sun disappeared every night.
Okay, then why does the Quran say that?
And when it
that it
disappeared
moves?
to them, that was mysterious, and they were like, "Oh." where
Ah.
and Muhammad was like, "Where does it go every night? I don't know. Only God knows that."
And,
And Muhammad was like, "Yeah."
so you-
it goes,
and you
it
thought
goes
that
under
the-
Allah's
Muhammad
throne,
thought the earth is flat?
underwater every night.
Bro, just
Every
know,
night?
just know everything,
And Allah
every
comes
living,
to- and Allah comes
every
to the
creation of
lowest-
Allah,
And Allah comes to the lowest heaven every night to hear you.
listen, Scary Hours, every creation of Allah is gonna be is prostrating.
And you guys,
It's
and you
the
guys
sun,
believe this.
the mountain, the tree,
Yes, actually
everything.
we
You
do.
guys
I'm
believe
telling
this.
you.
You guys
Yeah.
really believe this. This is
Yes,
Of
we
course.
believe
What do you
this.
mean?
Can
What-
we answer
Are
right
the
now?
bro,
only
what can you not
creation
believe?
that
so
doesn't
this is
do it.
what it means to be a Muslim, guys. Like this, just this.
Brother,
Oh my
listen.
God.
Listen. I don't think you've actually ever seen someone that's been like that has a jinn. Do you believe in jinns, by the way? Let me just ask you, do you believe in jinns?
Look at this. Look at this.
What the hell
I'm
is
asking a
that got
question. Do
to
you
do
believe
with
in
it,
jinns?
bro?
And then I'll know if you're actually
You're not a
serious. Do you believe
scholar,
in
so you
jinns?
can't even explain
Allah
jinn.
descends every night to the lowest heaven.
Hey, brother, you're not allowed to explain, yeah.
Hey,
You're
be
not.
quiet, bro. What do you mean? I can tell you about man
No,
knowledge,
you just
bro.
told
I have enough knowledge to tell you about things, bro. What are
you
you
just told
talking
the
about, bro?
host, yeah. He's not
I've
allowed
got
to.
enough
He's not
knowledge
allowed
to
to.
tell you
One
about
second.
things, bro.
Why are you interrupting
Get
me?
me? If I didn't have enough knowledge,
You
I'd
just
tell you
spoke to the host and
that's
told
it,
him
straight.
he's not
I've got enough
qualified,
knowledge to tell you
yeah.
about things. I've
Because
got
he's a
enough knowledge to
kuffar.
teach you.
Because he's a kuffar.
But
He's
you
not
guys don't want to
qualified.
learn. That's the thing. You guys don't want
You
to
just
learn.
wanna. You're just gonna keep saying you don't want to learn. You guys, yes, say
You
the
don't want to
host.
learn. That's the thing.
One
It's
second,
true.
bro. Let me say
I
this.
don't. I'm not lying.
No, you guys don't want the host to explain it because you say he's not qualified
Bro,
enough.
the
'Cause he's
host
not
has
a
been
learned
speaking the
guy.
whole time. He didn't even let me answer.
No, you
Right now,
you
he's just
guys.
let me talk. He's
Okay,
letting me
but
talk
you're.
right now.
Yeah,
He's
but
not even letting me answer the questions that he's asking. He's just
go on.
I was
Go on.
asking a question and he goes to show something else.
Go on, do it now. Stop saying that you're not allowed. Go on, do it now.
He's not serious.
Look at this right here.
You had the
And we
stage. You
have
didn't say
placed,
nothing.
look, and we have placed within the heavens great stars and have beautified them.
Within the heaven.
Okay, so what do you think about that now?
What do you think about that? Allah, this is where Allah comes to where the stars
No, I just want to know. I just want to know what you think about it, and then I'll tell you.
Yeah, that the stars are inside of creation, right? Or the stars outside of creation.
Everything is within
This
creation,
within the creation
except.
because
Shaitan as well. He's the creation.
Including Allah is
yes,
Allah.
Shaitan is creation.
Allah, and Allah is also inside creation.
Allah,
Yeah, Allah-
is in creation with His knowledge, not physically. But come on.
What? So who created the creator? Who created creation? So what was I gonna say? So basically, Jahannam and the devil and evil was created by Allah. Allah is evil. Well, that's what I'm thinking. Is that true?
Bro, you have to get punished. You have to get punished.
well,
don't change the subject.
Don't whip
It's
me,
actually
brother.
funny if you
That's
think
a bit
so.
naughty.
Then
You get me? If you
Change the
don't
subject,
believe,
don't change the subject. Don't let them run. Look at this. 67.5. Look at this.
I don't running,
67.5.
Brand. Bring it on.
that's what I'm saying. Look, you don't even let us answer. You
Look,
just
look,
show
look,
one
look.
thing and then you jump straight to another thing.
Look, and I'm still talking about the same thing. And we have certainly beautified the nearest heaven with lamps, i.e., stars.
Okay.
So the jinns can see. So the jinns can see when they're
that
walking down the
means,
corridor.
so think about it. What he's saying is that means there's 7 heavens, right?
Yeah.
And the stars are in the one closest to us. So in order for Allah to get down to the stars, to the lowest heaven, he has to pass 7 heavens or 6 heavens.
What you don't get is our universe is the first heaven.
So if
This
so
is how
if,
it works.
so if God can enter creation, then what's stopping him to come as Jesus?
He does not.
Hold on, that guy just said that we're the
Oh,
first one.
Is
So
this your argument?
So you're saying we're in the first universe. So you're saying we're in the first heaven. Oh my God, we're in the first heaven. So is Allah coming to us directly in our bedroom?
Yeah, no, I just want to know, brother, if Allah can pass through 7 heavens, he can go through creation. There's 7 creations that Allah has to pass through.
So,
It
no,
sounds like he's deeply embedded into creation. of all,
Well,
Allah-
no,
Allah's a-
because
first of all,
he's
Allah
still
is a-
above
first
the
of
heaven
all-
always.
First of all, Allah's an astronaut, number 1. And number 2, then you guys should have no problem saying that Allah can enter creation.
we have problem.
Why
Yeah.
can Allah enter creation, but you guys always say God cannot enter creation when it comes
He
to
is
Jesus?
distinct from
He
his
does
creation.
not enter creation, bro.
It
Come on.
says, it literally says that every night, Allah descends every night into the lowest heaven.
It
So
simply
is he
means
under the stars or
he-
not? You don't. You
can
say
he-
he's between the stars.
Can he
How?
get into the can he get to the lowest heaven without passing the highest heaven?
that it doesn't. Can he enter creation without
No, but
moving?
He doesn't pass because he's still above the thrones.
Can he enter the lowest heaven without passing the highest? That's all I want.
Yes, he can.
Okay, so when he's in the lowest heaven, he's lower than the highest heaven.
Oh my God. What we
He
saying
doesn't
is
move there, man. He says it's descending, not in the way how we project it.
So wait. So
you have
Allah,
to find
wait,
me a
wait,
verse
wait,
or
wait,
a
wait.
hadith.
So Allah is metaphorically lower than the highest heaven.
it simply means
How-
Allah
no,
is
because he's still
closer and
above the
responsive
heavens.
at
Say
that
it,
time,
say it.
bro.
When Allah
No,
is
because
in-
he's still
so-
above the heavens.
So he's lower. So he's above the heavens.
Yeah.
When he's in the lowest heaven.
He's descending in a way that fits his majesty, so that he's still above the heavens. Yes,
There you
that's the
go.
explanation.
Host, please, host. Go to chapter 67, verse 5, Quran. Go, please.
67 verse 5. Hold on.
Yes. I want to hear what he gotta say upon this verse.
That's this one. We just read that. It's this one.
Bro, that we
Oh,
just
really?
did this.
Yeah. And we have certain.
And he's really defending this?
Yeah. We have beautified.
Do you know what they do with the meteors? Do you know what your God do with the meteors?
Oh yeah, he throws.
He's
them like the
really
devil.
he's stoning the devils with the meteors. And you
You
defending
come
this?
on, bro. You need to. That's what I'm saying. You gotta just answering on TikTok. Look, scary hours. If you wanna learn,
That's why. Look.
if
Right
you
here.
wanna learn,
Hold
look
on,
what
look,
you
I'm an
end up.
ex-Muslim.
Look what you
I
thought about
read
the
the
sun.
text.
You end up thinking about the sun. That is something crazy. Look. Come on,
Let's
bro.
keep
You need to
reading,
learn.
Let's keep reading. Look, this is what Alex is saying. Look, we have certainly beautified the lowest heaven with stars, right? And have made from them what is thrown at the devils.
Okay.
So Allah can come to where the lowest heaven is, where the stars are, and I guess when he's there, he's throwing stars at demons.
Nah.
So,
what is stars made of? What
intentionally
stars?
repeat
Oh, yeah,
Is a star not a sun?
What
That's so
are shooting
disrespectful.
stars?
Is a star not a sun?
What are shooting stars, bro?
So look, this is why
Literally
you see how-
telling-
Look at my prompt.
What do
look at
they
my
do?
prompt, look
Do
at
they
my
knock down
prompt,
jinns when they're trying to get to heaven?
look at
You
my
don't know.
prompt.
You don't know nothing, bro. You don't know
Look at
nothing.
my
That's what I'm
prompt.
saying.
Look, you guys see right here, right there. It says stars versus demons. This is what Allah's doing. When he comes to the lowest heaven where the stars are, he starts having battles with demons. And you can see this in outer space.
You can see it.
Whenever you see a meteor
God.
shooting across outer space, that's Allah battling demons.
For real. Where did you get that? You see, that's what I'm saying. Your analogy is so mental.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's what it's
Let me
saying,
ask you, yeah.
brother. That's
Oh
what the
my
Quran is
days,
saying.
man. Oh my
Let me
days.
ask you,
That's what
yeah.
the
That
Quran
is
is
so
saying.
terrible.
Allah
How
is
does
The
the
analogy is
throne
actually
look
so
like?
He's a
stupid, bro.
space
How does the throne
warrior.
Can I tell you
How
what
does the throne look
when I
like?
read that verse? I'll tell you
Sounds
what
like
I
Dragon Ball Z. Like
Yeah, cool.
play
Okay,
it.
it's
Look, put the
Rainbow Z. How
verse
does
up.
the
Let me
throne
tell you
look
what I
like?
think of it.
he's a space warrior.
Yeah, how does the throne look like?
Hey, what happens when the jinns stand on each other's shoulders to get to heaven to listen
I
to
don't know,
Allah?
Fuckbolt, but how does the throne look like? How
Do
does
the shooting
Allah's throne
stars
look
get
like?
Is
knocked
this
them
why?
down?
Is this why Korah says that Allah is spatial? Is that why she says that?
I don't know, but how does the throne look like?
Because Korah says that
Go
Allah is
then.
spatial,
Cool, good for her. How does the throne look
and
like?
she said he's temporal.
Hey,
I think this
damn,
is
how
why-
does the throne look like?
I think that's why she said that, because she agrees with me that Allah has to be inside of outer space.
Hey,
Okay, but how does the throne look like?
He's a space
when are you
traveler.
when are you
How
gonna
does the
realize
throne
you're
look like?
worshipping
That you think he
a
descends?
pagan
You need to
family?
the
learn. That's
lowest
what I'm saying.
heaven
Scary hours. You need to learn. You won't have to. You're gonna have to. You need to learn, scary hours.
I live you, man.
Maybe that's why Elon Musk. Maybe Elon Musk is a Muslim. Maybe that's why he's just trying to reach
The
Allah.
guy's
Nah,
talking
nah, he
about
just
Elon
speaks-
Musk,
he
bro.
speaks to the free
How does
will.
the throne look
Look,
like
look
that
at
you
these
think it
shooting
descends
stars.
into
We're
the lowest
shooting
heaven
stars right
physically?
now. We're shooting stars
Scary.
at the demons right now.
Okay,
Damn,
who
how
taught
does the throne
humans
look like that you
say
think
that?
One
it
of those
descends
little,
to the lowest
one of
heaven?
those little
Humans
rockets.
magic.
One of those little rockets might make it to
Yeah,
Allah.
yeah.
Yeah, actually,
How does the throne
bonkers.
look
I'm
Look,
not
it's
gonna
going
lie
to
to you.
Allah. Look, it's going there. Oh,
Damn,
it's,
how
go-
does
I
the throne
what
look like?
person?
it's gonna
What
reach
person
Allah
sent
if
the
it keeps going.
angels?
If it keeps going, it might just get there.
You see, that's what I'm saying. You see, from time you think that is a shooting star, your brain's actually gone. That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay.
You
Let me
don't
ask you a
have the
question.
intellectual
Who
capacity
sent
Look,
the
oh, another
angels?
one. Oh, look at
You don't have the
Look
look.
at
That's
all
what I'm
the
saying.
stars
You
about
don't
to
have the
reach
intellectual
Allah right now.
capacity.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
You do
God,
not
they're-
have the intellectual
Allah is
capacity
right
to
here.
try
Allah's right
to
here, guys. Look at all
interpret the words of Allah subhanahu wa
His
Everybody
feet
go
are
ta'ala.
to
hanging
Allah.
That's what I'm
over.
saying. You need to learn. You do
His
not
feet
have
are
the
hanging
intellectual
over.
capacity to interpret the words of Allah
Yo, let's
subhanahu wa
all go
ta'ala.
to Allah,
You see,
guys.
that's
Look,
what I'm saying.
Allah's
Scary.
right
You need to
here.
learn. You have to want
Allah
to
is
learn.
within
If you don't want to
reach,
learn,
guys.
you have to get taught. You don't have the
Alhamdulillah,
intellectual
brother.
capacity to
Allah is within
interpret.
Inshallah, we all
reach,
will
guys.
need
You
to.
don't
Okay?
have the intellectual capacity to
Allah
interpret
is right
interpret
here.
the
Look,
words
Allah
of
is right here,
Allah.
and then
You cannot interpret the words of Allah.
You don't even have to worry about being a good person.
You,
can just,
I'm
you
look,
can just get
look
in
how
a spaceship.
you're twisting the whole religion.
Bro,
This
you could just literally
is
just
not.
get
This
like
is
you could
this
just
is
get in a
this is not the
spaceship.
mythological
Like
religion.
first of all, like if you hold on a second. Anybody ever played that game? Anybody ever played that game where like the little spaceship and like the aliens
Yeah,
are
Space
coming
Raiders.
down and
I think they're Space Raiders.
So if you could just get enough missiles, right? And every time
You see what I'm saying? You don't.
if Allah
You
shoots
do
a
not have
star
the
at you, you just
intellectual
have to blow it
capacity.
up and you
You
can
need to
get there.
learn.
You might
You
just
have to
get in.
wanna.
You will. No, you will get there. Some people get there.
Might
So
some people actually might just
that's
get
what
there.
Elon Musk.
So,
Elon
What
Musk.
do you mean
Brother,
some
I
people might
have
actually
a
enjoy it?
question.
Bro, come on, man. You see, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
You
but
and this
let's
guy, your
stick to
brains
the
are
topic.
finished.
I have a
Especially this
question.
doubt
Hold
wilt.
on a second. Hold
Doubt
on a
wilt is
second.
so
Hey, hey,
stupid.
hey! Do not say my name in such vain.
What is it called? Space what? What's the game called?
Space Invaders or something.
Space Invaders game. Let's see if we can look it up.
You know, like the jinns, yeah.
You know, I see scary hours and doubt wilt as my last two brain cells. Like
No,
right
but
now,
watch
it's my
this
last
though.
two brain
Who
cells
taught
communicating.
the humans
This is my last two brain
magic?
cells.
Who taught humans
Wallah.
magic? He loves us. He's one of us. Who taught the jinns? Who taught humans magic? Was it the two jinns
The
that
guy's talking
Allah
about
sent?
Space Invaders, bro. These two are talking about space.
Did
You alright,
Allah
bro?
send the two jinns to teach us magic?
No, that wasn't. That was two angels.
Look,
Oh, wait, Allah.
Look at this. This is
All you gotta say is Allahu Akbar.
look at this.
You need to learn. That's what I'm saying. Scary.
No,
You have to wanna
let
learn.
me recite this while you're doing it.
Look at this.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Kul
If you
huwa
guys
Allahu ahad.
If you guys can just
Look,
get
I'm-
good enough, you don't even have to listen to Allah. You can just get
No,
past
yeah, it's
it.
true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
need to
Allah,
know
this is
that.
the intellect of a Christian man.
No, you just do the three calls. If you do the three
Intellect of
calls,
Christians.
you're doing it.
Wallahi, they are the devil. Wallahi, they are the devil.
Kul huwa Allahu ahad. Allahu samad. But what about this? Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna shaitan.
Oh my God, this episode's gonna live in eternity, dog. I swear to God.
Yeah, that's all in your brain,
Stage
bro. You
complete.
won't even let us.
Yeah, that is mad. Stage 2. Are you winning? Are you playing? Are you playing right now?
That's me, dog.
You playing?
I
the-
might as
the
well
game?
learn how to play this because if I get good enough at this game, right? Maybe me and Elon Musk could team up and we could just defeat Allah, dude. Like,
All right, bro. Have fun, man.
oh my God, this is crazy, dude. This is madness. What do you guys think, though? Are you guys still Muslim?
Yes, brother, I asked you because in the Quran it stated, as you read, that you can't comprehend Allah's knowledge.
Obviously.
How do you comprehend it? Because I think you can't comprehend it, so explain to me how it works.
Allah's knowledge, what's that? Like this, yeah?
It's incomprehensible, as
Allah
it's said
tells
in the
you
Quran.
yeah,
So
that you have to get the
please.
scholars to interpretate the word and then if you try to explain it like the host did, you'll tell you can say he's completely wrong because he doesn't know that this word is metaphor and that word is literal. So basically, we go round and round about every single day with every single different Muslim, and they say, "No, you don't get it. This is how we speak." So
Yes,
what I'm
and I
trying to
said
say is,
you
bro,
can't comprehend it. So give
so
me for this an
comprehension
explanation. Thought will.
with you lot is
I'm gonna run
subjective,
this
mate.
topic for a week.
No,
dog.
I want
Topic for
Thoughtful's
a week.
explanation because as the Quran stated that you can't comprehend it. So please
I've
explain
never
it to me.
seen so many Muslims get wrecked so easily before.
I actually wreck you and you can't even recognize it.
Yeah, no, look, Al-Zut will come and wreck you.
Anyways, all right, guys, I'm gonna wrap it there. Thank you, Thou Wilt.
Thank you very much, Nat. You can't comprehend.
Black Yale. Yeah, you guys are W's, man, honestly. This was an amazing episode. We're probably gonna have to run this all week. This is better than the Islamic dilemma for me, dog. Like, this is Lil Deer. Didn't I tell you we were gonna do this episode today? Because the guy from yesterday, dude, the one who fell for this same thing, we kind of just made that up on the fly. But then I was thinking about it after I was rewatching the clip, and I'm like, yo, this is sinister. Like, this is diabolical. This does damage. This does damage to the Islamic narrative. So yeah, guys, if you're not currently following, go ahead and give me a follow. If you want to rewatch the episode, you probably do want to watch it. Go over to Scary Hours Podcast, as you can see right there. Scary Podcast on YouTube. And anybody on YouTube, if you want to join the conversation next time, come over to TikTok, Scary Hours Podcast Live, and you can join and you can be one of the guests. Yeah, so we're going to wrap it there. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Same time, guys. Oh, man, what a classic episode. YouTube, what's popping, YouTube? Only 5. This is why I don't mess with YouTube. I'm having 50 people on TikTok, and there's 5 of you on YouTube. What's going on, man? Anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow.